was taking a look at things that I could request, and I chose Aura of Protection on Anna.
Ooh.
Nice.
So anyone within 10
Nice.
feet of me will gain a bonus to their saves equal to my charisma modifier,
Damn.
including myself. So +5
That's
if you're within
cool.
10 feet of me.
That's cool.
The Thunderbird.
Well, what challenge
I
rating
do?
would you make it?
Alex.
I would okay. There are very few monsters in this game that like you think about like a Zhao Wu. Like when you fight a monster, you want it to be hard, especially if you're just gonna get one of them. You want them to be high challenge rating so that like it can take on a whole wizarding party. That you want them to be difficult to fight because that's exciting and adds so much to the scene. You get a challenge rating 8, that's like nothing. Unless I put you up against one person. If I had
The
a
problem
Thunderbird,
is our
I
idea
want that
of...
to be a huge fight.
Here's the thing. The problem is challenge ratings are inherently like problematic because they're based on normal D&D party
Yeah.
rules. So
And,
you
like,
would have a
XP
martial
based
class,
level
you would
up.
have a barbarian, like you'd have supports and long range fighters. All of us are wizards, all of us are squishy. So lower challenge ratings are still going to be difficult.
Not entirely. We deal
Not for us.
damage higher than usual D&D parties. Like per spell. Like we deal high damage. We have low AC, low HP. Actually have mid HP. But but we deal good damage.
We do deal good damage provided the creature we're up against isn't resistant to us, which normally
True.
they are. So
Yeah, and like with a Thunderbird, I wouldn't consider it being like resist. Oh, it has magic resistance.
It has
on this, at least.
Yeah.
immunities.
there you go.
Well, I mean, damage immunities to lightning and thunder. Well, duh! Don't hit a Thunderbird with a lightning strike. Like, come on. Oh.
You say that like it's obvious. I would have definitely hit with a lightning strike. If I were
What this
to
is
fight it.
missing is status immunities. Yeah, these are subpar,
Your mom's so.
but they're
What the fuck?
you know
Sorry, I
Lori?
thought I was
Not
muted.
you saying what the fuck when I kept getting your mom back from you every time I tried to ask you a question.
That's wild. That's wild. Who did that? That's not me.
I'm going to shoot your kneecaps off.
That was just the funniest conversation.
He's not
ever.
wrong.
I'm waiting for Jess to reprise the I'm going to bite your kneecaps and spin like an alligator.
Oh yeah.
I've been waiting for that one to
Death roll?
reprise.
I would also like to say Jess has definitely in character even said, "I'm gonna hang your teeth on a necklace."
I've said that. Oh, I've said I will proximize dead birds to the inside of your dorm room. That was a good one.
Oh,
Holy
that's a
shit.
good one.
Yeah, I forgot
That was
about
against
that.
Reese too.
Oh
Reese
yeah,
has
it was
done
during
nothing
the
wrong.
play. It was
Yeah.
during the play. Because he was listening in on her
Damn.
Nolan.
So, from what we understand now, Anna threatens people when Anna is nervous.
Yeah.
Give me a reason to follow through. I dare you.
I do not want dead birds
A
approximized in my room.
swarm of
Thank you very
Grundilos
much.
are challenge rating 2.
Are you going to summon a swarm of good? What counts as a swarm
No.
reasonably? Like, what number would you
I
say
don't know.
is a swarm worthy?
6.
6?
Most like for small creatures 6. For tiny creatures like 15 or 12, like a dozen.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Avis is a swarm, so you get a swarm of small birds or 2 swarms of tiny birds. You can get a pseudomorph. Okay, let us begin. Hello, everybody. I am like that music has got me pumped already. I love art. Sometimes it just hits. Sometimes the intro hits me. I hear it every fucking day, but it was just so well done. Gotta love OBP musical. Well, we've been hanging out, we've been talking. Last time on this game, we had a very, very special session where something happened that has never happened before. We beat the. Well, beat. We finished. No, that's not the right word either. We survived the group tournament, and so did everyone else. Nobody is exceptionally hurt. Like, I'm talking like the way that Sadie normally is in most games. And I would think that also most other games, because I think Jess, I guess, doesn't know this. Most other games, people are abducted, and we circumvented that because we got Sadie and Nate in. We got like the I think it was the Peels too.
The
No, it
Peels
wasn't
and
Peels.
Darcy. It was the
Who did
Yeah,
we
Peels
get
and
a
have
Darcy.
their
curriculum?
entire team.
Yeah.
Oh,
Who did we
Gemma's
get to
group.
curriculum? Gemma's group. We got Gemma's group to curriculum. We saved the entire team of the Peels, and we fought off the fucking Acromantulas, and we killed the Broodmother. Awesome.
Did it.
In the biblical sense. Hati was not alone. Hati was a big player. Absolutely. Hati got that perfect. It was just timed, like, the amount of damage you guys were doing, it was just perfect. Like, you actually hit my damage cap with Hati on that turn. Awesome. And so now, as all these other Acromantulas screech, you can hear Acromantulin being yelled, kind of a flurry of confusion. Many of them start to rush away off into the forest. We get one, since Cicrin's not fucking here, this is what I'm getting. This is what I'm doing. As the Broodmother laid in the center of the chapel here, bloodied carcass carved open. Yes, Ray.
Can we harvest some of the broodmother?
Please, can
Or
we?
like minimize some of it?
Just,
I hate
just,
that.
just
Okay, you know
be
what?
patient.
I just didn't want you to get past
Be
that part.
patient.
Just wanna get past the point,
It's
like,
okay.
listen to
I
a
totally
tunnel.
understand your worry. We're good.
Yeah.
Okay. Continue your narration.
Continue.
Yes. Her, bloody viscera carved along the floor. Her body open, and those legs having lost their pressure and pulled inward. You can hear a very angry screech from one of the botchlings. He's going to leap through the air, kind of like rushing up and jumping over, is immediately going to press Hati onto the ground, dealing Hati. I know Hati had a fair bit of damage still. I just need to get the fucking dice roll. Let's see how many damage I do. One.
Didn't Hati?
That
switch
is
subclass-
40.
classes?
Huh? What?
I was just asking, didn't Hati switch classes so she has like a shit ton more HP now?
I think so now. We'll say this is what happens right now is like
Hold
the
on.
transition to that.
Are you about
Yes,
to knock
Jess.
Cicrin down while she's not here?
That's correct, but that's okay. I'm not going to kill Cicrin. So, yeah, I knock Hati down to the ground. This large botchling starts to kind of like kick and bite down at her. She's using her spear to block it. She goes to push it up, and this thing bashes her against the ground. She is knocked unconscious. Sadie casts out, like, pushes her Expecto Patronum onto the creature, and the botchling is kind of flown through the open doorway here. And the moment it lands down onto the grass, it like kicks its legs, kicks back up, stays there looking at you for a moment before running off into the forest. So Hati is unconscious.
I
Am
have
I
an exceptional
conscious?
Wigan Weld.
They can.
Am I conscious?
Skull, I don't recall. I think we got you up, didn't we?
Yeah, we
First
got
Didn't
he
someone
got him
help
up.
Skull?
First
Yeah.
he got him up.
Cool. How many hit points do I have?
I don't remember. That's for you to keep track of.
I have 17. Cool, I'm good.
Okay.
I am scrambling to Hati's side.
You can see Hati
that
is like
bloodstained still
down,
there? Or did he run off?
bleeding right now. There's like multiple bite wounds on her, and her spear is laying at her side.
Oh, fuck. What do I have? She poisoned?
I can heal her.
We'll say yes. This was a basically an angry rage from one of her suitors. Probably him believing that he's killed Hati. But ain't no way Hati dies from this.
Bitch. Yeah. I will administer an antidote to uncommon poisons. And
That'll
be
regain
allowed.
some
Percy,
hit points.
please.
Right.
I'm here to heal. I know nothing.
Of course. Let me see. And I will perform a 3rd level Episky?
You cast out a Pisky, putting as much energy as you possibly can at it. Looking down at Hati in this state, especially after the feat that she just created, was a low blow. And you can see the wounds start to cease with their bleeding just a little bit. They start to heal around the edges, and you can see Hati cough up, still unconscious, of some blood that runs down her cheek. And then you can see like a little smile come on her face, but she is still unconscious. Skull, you try to like wake her up, and she goes back into unconsciousness, but she's stable. She just needs some time.
Always the one carrying her. I will pick her up.
We did it! You can hear people yell. People are very excited to have survived.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Oh, Christ.
definitely did it.
Nate yells over. Bring Hati up here. Swarm her up the tower.
We
You
need
guys
to
kind
get
of move Hati's
past-
body down.
No, let's bring him
inside.
into our safe space next to
Okay,
the
bring
tunnel.
her into the kitchen, just like 5 feet away.
Yeah.
It's warmer in there. You bring her into the kitchen. We're kind of looking over her. Percy, make a medicine check.
Aha.
If we stabilize her, we can start traveling.
Yeah.
The problem is that
What?
the area we want to go, Hati's the only one that knows how to use it.
Oh,
Would
yeah.
I know how to use it?
I don't know what you know. Can't recall. But you at least know. You guys know where it is, so you guys can at least travel without her.
We can hope that Hadi can wake up in time for us to use the tree.
Did the witch tech?
Nope.
Bye, Regger.
Ray, we'll come
Bye,
back in a second.
Riker.
Ray, your 24 medicine check. Hati probably has a concussion. Oh, I'll come right back to you. Hati probably has a concussion. She definitely has sustained multiple wounds over the course of tonight, and she has had little bites. Luckily, this was a big acromantula, so it didn't go in very, very much because she was able to push it off of her. And she probably has a little bit of poison, but the thing that Skull gave her should help. You're not entirely versed in the potency of alpha acromantula venom, you know.
Mm.
Back to Skull.
I just wanted to know if did the witch invite Skull too?
I don't recall. It was so
Yeah.
I'm
sad.
pretty sure
I mean,
she
she-
invited both you and
she-
Hati.
Yes.
She liked Skull, like she liked
She did.
Hati.
She gave
Yeah.
2 pieces of her house, 1 to Hati, 1 to you. So you have like a direct line to her
True.
house.
Yep, she did do that. She took off a thing. She broke it in half and handed it to the two of you.
Okay.
You have a direct line to her house, which is not really useful when there's one right next to her. Like when you're in the village. It's useful when you're at Hogwarts.
Like, do I need the tree?
Yeah, she gave it off to you. I'm guessing then if she gave it off to you, then you would have understood, or at least there would have been time for Hati to have blabbed to you about it.
I mean, I imagine also like months prior when Hati was discovering all of this, she would have told Skull.
Probably.
Yeah.
So, except now you guys know how exactly to use it. Hati has leaves from the tree at Hogwarts in her bag somewhere.
Rose again?
That was amazing, Sadie. Her Patronus has all but died off, and she is kind of breathing heavily. Everyone's okay. Hati's
Everyone's
Hati's
okay,
being looked
Sadie.
after. Okay.
Deep breaths.
She can't really take in a deep breath, like the heartbeat's going so much right now that she's taking in like. And Nate's gonna come over and kind of like put an arm around her. So will Darcy.
What did you do?
Logan. It's a funny story. It was a spell that Professor Flitwick and I were working on. I never successfully done it before.
What was the spell?
It was the Patronus charm. It is the greater protection charm.
Holy shit.
It's extremely high level magic.
Even members of the Wizengamot have trouble with that stuff. And right at that moment, you can see Hati laying on the ground starts to cough. Hati's eyes open.
Yeah.
Hati, you got sucker punched by a botchling and got knocked out, and then the botchling got flown away and ran off. And now you're in the kitchen, surrounded by everybody, worrying about you.
We're all looking over you,
Yeah, everyone.
It's like the
They're right,
Skyrim
they're right.
surrounding you in
opening.
a circle.
You're finally awake.
Yeah. That's exactly it, Brooke.
Hey, you're finally awake.
All right, hold on. Stab my own neck real quick.
You're finally. Just repeat. You're just awake.
I love the posts where like it's like scrolling through images and like the image gets darker and darker and darker and then it's
Hey,
fucking
you're finally
Skyrim.
awake.
You're finally
My
awake.
brain
You're
connected.
finally awake.
It's your scene, guys.
Careful getting up, Hati. You suffered a bit of a concussion.
Not the first time. Okay. I'm fine. Where?
Neve, and I think right now Sally is showing up. She was introduced to you. You guys haven't talked much, but she's making sure you're around. She looks outside the kitchen, and Neve, where are you in the main hall? Are you looking at this fucking broodmother?
Absolutely.
Corpse.
Like, studying it.
Neve, get away from that thing!
What? It's interesting. I mean, I've never seen one quite as big as this. I've heard stories of one living in the chasms and stuff. And I mean, there was this one fifth year who went out and fought it.
Oh my god.
They're called
Jess.
the fucking...
Just, I don't want.
Not the fucking absconder.
The absconder.
Yeah. And I'm just, hey, you could use the poison for a lot of things. Like for that spear Hati carries around, you could probably coat in that.
Hati, you're awake.
I'm like sitting up, rub back my head, like, ow. Look outside the kitchen. Yes, I did kill it. Yes, that wasn't just a cool dream.
Oh, God.
Lights and sounds around you are bright in your eyes and loud in your ears, and there's it's kind of difficult to keep a full image of what's in front of you. Things kind of move and have a kind of afterglow whenever people move. You're a little concussed. You are definitely concussed.
Yep. This feels exactly like the time I fell off that cliff. Remember that school back in Iceland when I fell? It was like,
Yeah, you were 3. It was a 60-foot drop.
60
yeah, that was about.
drop.
That sounds about right. Yeah, whatever.
Oh my God.
Into water? Recess like
I'm not surprised she somehow lived from a 60-foot drop.
You're like the kid my parents always wanted.
Kind of.
Is that comment? What is that comment?
Unprompted. Just Percy from the corner, like,
Like,
What am
you're
I
like me
fucking
if
nose?
my parents loved me.
I fucking hate you. Right?
God damn it.
I had a father once.
I had a father once.
You're like Percy, just like, well, I'm not introducing my parents to Hati. They'll try to adopt her.
Daddy issues waiting to
They'll
happen.
replace me.
Look, they tried to get me into these cool things. I just wanted to do fashion.
Like, be a beast killer, but dresses.
Yeah. I'm not a little girl anymore. I want to
You're
go to
like
fashion
that
school.
dude from Tangled in the tavern. With the unicorn
I had a
figurines.
dream once.
God damn
Oh
it.
God,
This is gonna be a good night.
Yeah.
it's Wednesday night. What do you
Already.
mean? It's gonna be. It's always a good night.
It's always a good night, Alex. What do you
It's crazy.
I'm already having fun.
The crazy shit is now like the serious. Let's get through the group tournament is over, and now it's back to the craziness.
Speaking of craziness, how much can we take off of this broodmother?
Yeah,
That's entirely up to your skill. No one said that
I
they are really
need-
going over
Alright,
other than
everyone,
using,
yeah.
Maybe animal
Reducio
handling to
right
harvest
now.
this.
Reducio.
No, don't reduce it. I need full-sized venom.
Yeah,
fat.
we'll undo the spell later, and they'll just be full size again. You can harvest the
We'll
whole.
put her
ass
in
thing.
Mysterium.
What check would it? I fucking hate it here.
That's the worst centerpiece to a room I've ever heard of.
Don't worry, I can change
It's
her
like,
into
hey.
Room.
Who got out like the really big roll of newspaper? Somebody sees it for the first time. There was a spider.
We'll pin her to the wall like
I think
we're
we should
Like
make her like a
taxidermy?
chef.
entomologists.
That would actually be awesome. Okay, and put her up on the wall. That would be fucking cool.
Just the head.
That's okay. Like the deers.
Mounted.
Terrible people.
All of
You
Hati's-
taxidermied antlers onto her, onto the kitten. Yeah.
Just like
Is a
Papa's house.
taxidermy check like animal handling or something?
I'm pretty sure you would just be proficient in taxidermy tools. That would be an interesting character to play.
Wait a minute. For the chitin, could I make like bracers out of that?
Ooh.
I will
Have the armor
say
for a paladin.
I would say you can attempt to. Normally, like we don't really see. We see like dragon armor and stuff. We don't really see
Idea.
acromantula armor.
Idea.
in the-
I have an idea.
I just
You
want to
can-
finish my thought here.
Okay.
I just want
Yeah.
to finish the thought.
Yeah.
Normally, we don't really see acromantula armor. That suggests that likely it breaks down upon death. That like the strength of it deteriorates. But we might be able to
Or
try.
JK Rowling just
Hati, you had
wasn't
a
very
question?
inventive.
I had an idea. So, Hati's knife was, really old basilisk fang, right?
Mhm.
Now it's really fucking awesome spear. Take the kite or the chitin, right? Take it to
Yeah.
Bo Manny, right, and have him like fix it up and enchant it again.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I work there, so you got like a little bit of an in.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh
Your
my
parents
God.
gonna be like, "You've been in this terribly traumatic event." It's like, I'm going to Diagon Alley on a shopping trip. I'll see you later.
We're all going
Can't
on a
let this-
shopping trip.
can't
My
let this
parents are
shit
gonna let me out of the
stop working.
house.
Can we
I'm
get
sneaking
like,
out.
how much venom can we get from the corpse?
Who knows?
Can I make a
We'll
potion?
find out
making
when
Can
we
check?
I
try.
make? Can I? I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah. We have a lot of meta questions going on,
Mm-hmm.
and I want to get into the role play of it that leads up to you guys doing this.
I just want to do
Fair.
it.
I just
I
want to
don't
take
know if there's
whatever
anything to
is,
talk
like,
about.
on this thing.
I think this
You
is
guys
just like
just went through a war. There's nothing to talk about.
Yeah, and I won it. What are you talking about? It's over. We won.
War's over, Alex. Move on.
I think this is
Move
just
on,
like
Alex.
We won.
we're,
and no
this
one
is the
died, we're
preamble
good.
to us leaving.
The war
Yeah.
was just a passing.
I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's passing fact.
Facts.
Passing fact. We don't need it.
We won the war. We are writing the history.
Harry
No
This
Potter.
is like
dead.
every D&D
We won.
party after beating the BBG. We go out for shawarma?
Sure.
Shawarma?
I need to be re-enrolled.
I really need to. Like,
No.
So what do we do?
Re-enrollment is a yes, but they have your documents.
Oh, okay. Well,
oh,
we lost our
goodbye,
leader.
Jess.
All right, game's over. Everybody go to bed.
We lost our leader. Oh no.
Because there's multiple little things I want. Oh, Jess is back. There's multiple little things I want. I mean, probably Wilfred is draped around Cressida right now, kind of like hugging from behind and kind of not letting you go. And then right now, like Logan is sitting down, just trying to get like a nice breath in, and Altair, you can see him right now. I don't know if you want to go over to him or anything. Skull is walking out toward Neve as Neve is looking over the body. Percival is like probably telling Hati that she's got to lay down, and Hati doesn't listen. And Percival's like, "Yeah, whatever. You do you, man."
Actually, yeah.
And Anna is thinking furiously about what we're gonna do next. So who wants to take it away?
I'll look around at everyone inside like the room or anything. Be like, does anyone else need any healing? Everyone doing okay? Anyone get bitten?
Skull's gonna like cough up some blood.
Doing great. Sam says, "My shoulder really hurts, and I'm a little worried." She pulls back her shoulder, and there's like quite a bit of blood.
Nate, can you handle her? I will handle Skull. Skull? I have another.
He's gonna like lift up his shirt, and there's just gonna be like several large acromantula bites on his forehead.
He was bad.
Tell me about it.
There's a hole through him.
Yeah, like just like I was gonna get to it later, but it's really hard to breathe, and I was really worried about Hati. But I also want to get to that acromantula. It's just
Let's just get you well enough, you stupid brave boy. I'll reach out and get a star salve and be like, here, just take this, and I'll do another a pisky on you.
Great.
Why is this giving
Percival rubs.
Katniss and PETA in the tree in Hunger Games?
It's really
Percival rubs balm on your wounds as you lay down.
Does this feel good?
No.
Oh god.
Enough!
Red card. Red card.
Red
Yeah.
You stupid brave.
Next.
And
Honestly,
scene.
it felt better if you kissed it to make it better.
Which one's PETA? Which one's Katniss?
Wait, who left? Who left? Who
I don't even know
It
who
was
left.
Raven. I can handle it.
Oh, Raven's here. What the fuck?
What
What
happened?
happened? Let me.
I removed myself from stream.
Fair.
Very
Shut
fair.
the fuck up.
Continue.
All right.
Who
More
can-
Stream's over,
Timo
guys.
fan fiction?
Yeah, do you want me to read more Fantimo fanfiction right now while you
No.
rub balm on me?
So what was that next scene you were reading?
What if we were both guys?
come on.
We rub balm on each
Reading,
other?
reading will help it.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure.
Okay, let's move on to the next scene.
How many HP do I get back?
Here, hold on. That's a third level. That's a 4D something, I believe. 4D4.
Are you rolling that or me?
Yeah, it has to do my spell casting modifier as well. 18?
Ooh, damn.
Yeah. I think, yeah.
Hati, you also got 14 earlier.
Yeah.
Not that that matters, I guess.
Is it like the morning or is it like just a couple hours later?
This is like
No,
Literally
this is
immediately
right
afterwards.
after, immediately
Oh.
after.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you woke. Oh, yeah. I guess you don't really have a sense of time. Yeah, you woke up probably 10 minutes after what happened.
what year
So it's
is
still
it?
nighttime. There's still little crickets you can hear. That like wind is whipping through the wreckage of the wall on the right hand side.
Okay. Okay.
Ati, you stand up, and I'll say Sally is going to come over and like give you a big hug. Okay. You were amazing up there. Seriously.
I mean, all I did was like, wait, where's my spear? Where'd it go?
Oh, I think it's still up there. She'll turn toward the open area.
Nice. It's like impaled still in Blight thing.
Well, you got knocked out. Yeah, sure. We'll have to be impaled in Blight Fang. Fine. There you go. Yeah, still.
Nice. But I mean, all I did was like stab a couple spiders. I guess I did do that. That's pretty cool, though. I mean, is everyone
Stop.
else all right though? Like,
Yeah, I'm good.
We're all a little beaten up. She says she's got like some bruising and her right hip is like kind of bloody. We're handling it. Sadie helped you. It wasn't anything different the way I normally do. That thing was on top of you, and some of us were about to cast, but Sadie got to it first. That thing really had it out for you.
I mean, I think I did just kill its mom, or like, I don't know, spider culture. They're weird. All I know is it picked a fight with the wrong group of friends.
Very good.
You're fucking right. You can hear some people yelling out toward you. Rin seems a little bit shaken up. Delilah and Juniper are currently at the large hole of the building, just using like Turgio to like try to like grab like dirt and like, pile it up so you have some kind of protection if anything.
Mm-hmm. And
Oh, Juniper's recovering Brian in any way she can.
as she should,
Just a beat
Brian,
up bush.
Brian was
let's be honest.
cool.
Brian was the MVP of the night. Let's be honest.
He
We got some
was
good
the
hits in.
He did.
You
The
did.
For a
first line
plant,
of
he had some really
defense.
good hits in.
Brian sure
Oh.
was a coordinator.
Brooke,
What?
the dragon's gone.
You
It's
didn't
been
let me keep
unleashed
the
on the
dragon?
countryside. Well, it's a wild creature. You were
Could have
not.
made a call. I could have made a call.
Maybe we'll be able to find it. Again, living in the Forbidden Forest sometime.
I could have.
Oh my
I could
God.
Sounds like a
have.
side
I
quest.
could have made
Coming
a
to
call.
our direst needs. A dragon we let loose.
It was getting attacked, and it was like, I ain't fucking staying here.
I could have gone
It
back
fought
into
off
the
some of
bag.
them, and
It didn't
it doesn't
have
see it as a safe. Yeah, it's still
Okay.
doing something. We can either get it back, or we can we'll do something to get it back. But it's flown off.
I suggest Dragon Ex Machina. In our direst of need.
I like that idea. I like that idea.
Yes.
That'd be
Roll
funny.
percentile die. And the dragon will appear.
Turns out
I like
the
that
baby it
idea.
was looking for was Neve all along.
Neve, your call to it actually did make an impression, and it didn't realize until it was so far away from you.
And now it was trying to find his way back to you.
Damn. That's the fanfic I want to read.
real interesting. I wish I had my dragon.
You have the hide behind.
I wish I
I
had.
have a
my
lot of
dragon.
animals, actually.
You
I have a shit ton of animals.
I have one request, and that's just that the hide behind is a challenge rating 3 or lower. Whenever you do make that stat block official,
We'll look into it. We'll look into it.
that's all I want.
AKA nope.
For real.
You know what? I think that's a great point. Roll
Yes,
Dragon is
let
played by
Ito into this game.
Ito just makes dragon noises the whole time.
Yeah.
Meow.
Yeah.
Meow.
Let Ito in as the cat.
Meow.
The warrior cats of Hogwarts.
The
Did
Nyag-
anybody
Castle
ever read
Clan?
that book series about those like clay dragons that came to life, but like
Yes.
only for certain people?
I have.
Oh yeah.
Am I like?
I have
Sick
read
of
it.
I know.
And they're like really
Like
tiny.
an
And they're like
eye.
they're each different colors.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think I have those books somewhere. They have like the little. It's just like a cover and it has like an eye on it.
Yeah.
Dragon eye.
What the
Yep.
fuck were the books titled?
Oh, Dragonology, I think it was.
No.
No,
Okay.
Dragonology is for gay people.
Tactile books.
You're right, Jess.
No. This was
I know exactly what it is. Last Dragon Chronicles, Christy Lacey. I remember the author's name.
yeah. That was a fever dream.
Yeah, The Fire Within, whatnot. Yes, I remember. Bro, that
He wrote
shit.
He wrote children's books about squirrels. He was like a children's author. The
Yeah.
main character.
Bro, that whole series got wild. Like once you went into it.
There was like a time jump of like
Sickern and
20
Riker
years.
finally found something new to bond about.
I
Their
need to
deep
read
love
those
for this old
books
book
again. I
series.
really need to
Damn.
read them.
It's gonna come up in the RP now. Remember that dragon story?
Yeah.
That is true.
Siblings.
This
Remember
is
that
homework.
dragon
I'm
story
making
that
you
Mom
all read this
had?
book series.
It's good. It's really good.
Wednesday nights becomes a book club.
Yeah.
I'm done.
That's actually
We
what,
show up weekly and roleplay a book club.
Oh yeah.
Dragon's
that
also
is
a
really
pseudo
fan
book club.
fiction.
The way that I would actually like read the book
Me too.
100%.
Actually, it's
over
all
here,
just
so-
different Teen Wolf fan fictions.
Oh my god.
Only the shitty ones.
Only the
Oh,
shitty
Only the
ones.
shitty
Are we able to return to the scene?
Yes, we
Sorry.
Are we?
This
Somewhat.
Yeah,
are
are we-
we-
I can't do it
Are we
alone.
finished?
I can't do it alone here.
Maya, go. You're quiet and go.
Quiet?
Muted.
Oh,
Go. Take a
okay.
scene. Take a scene.
lead us in the RP, Maya.
Oh,
Make out with
okay.
Wilfred.
Uh,
I'm shaking you. Go.
Go, Maya.
okay. Cressida right now is like with Wilfred, but she's not really paying attention to him. She has like her tarot cards in front of her and just seems to be like staring at them frantically.
Yeah, Cresta, you can hear the noise around you like a muted tone. There's sort of this single note that is kind of playing in the background, and you can hear it starting to become more. Did you? Best. Did you? Cresta, did you hear me? You kind of come back. I can see. Hey, what are you doing? We're getting ready to leave or something. I think that the tunnel's already been made, right, Juniper? We should probably get out right now. He seems really worried, especially about you being here.
I just this gift have to be used for something, right? I didn't see this coming, and everyone almost got hurt, and
No. This is not your choice. How many times? It's divination stuff. It's not always telling the future. You need to. We're here in this moment. We're survived. Don't worry about playing.
what if we don't next time?
Next time is next time. We always have. I, for one, am planning I will just never die. So, I think you're good. Okay? Promise?
Okay.
I'll never die.
She'll like lock pinkies. Never die.
He'll like kind of like push your forehead to his, and he is kind of like looking right at you in your eyes, and trying very, very solidly connected to you. Okay. Well, it's helping. What do you see? You can't do that without a clear mind. Huh?
Right.
We're gonna be walking our way back. Think about that. How's the walk back? Anything we have to worry about? Huh?
Okay. She takes a few deep breaths and just like tries to concentrate. Something.
Okay. Make a divinations plus wisdom check.
Ooh,
You have advantage because of Juju.
I do?
Oh, how nice.
Fancy.
Juju gave us all
Fancy.
advantages.
Yay, thank you, Juju.
But you said div plus wisdom, right? Cool.
Oh, and you got a D4 from Onyx. So
Oh
add
my
that
God.
to your roll.
Cool.
Holy cow. Okay.
I hope everybody saw all the art that Jordan made.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's so cool.
Fantastic.
I love it all so much.
Literally woke up to it. Amazing thing to wake up to.
Okay. Oh my god, there's so much to add.
You guys haven't even seen the Laura Butters art yet.
There's Laura
Please.
Butters? I'm sorry.
There's Laura Butters art!
Please.
Excuse the fuck out of me, Laura Butters.
Always excited for the butters.
Alright, do we roll it? Do we get it?
Where's Chinese stingy ass at? I'm sorry.
Ray? Thanks.
I think poor set of words. He's just being silly. Jeez.
Love you, Ray.
So,
Off camera, Borky.
The way you got
Trying to
off
choose your
camera was
thoughts.
so
Had a-
funny.
he's
Go
like,
ahead and mute for
my
me."
bad, I'm out. Don't look at me. It's like that time that Riker was like, hey, at least you're white.
I'm unsubscribing from item. I'm unsubscribing. You're losing money, Alex. You're losing money.
It's all good. It's all good, Riker.
This is already a great session.
Can we please
Go.
let's
Description
go
ended.
to the get out of this
27.
fucking forest?
I made
please.
my roll. My roll
27.
was made.
Oh boy.
It's a 27, Alex.
Tonight is a night already. Oh man.
Let's just back
Cressida,
up.
you you are here in this moment, and you hold on to the cards. You kind of shuffle them, and the card you end up pulling out is the moon in reverse. You can hear voices speaking to one another. You can see a dark figure moving higher into the sky toward these multicolored lights, and you can see long strings fall down to the ground, attaching to the very ground you find yourself on, and it starts to lift and direct. You can see other ones coming up and moving like some kind of terrible marionette enterprise. And then you are back in this moment once again. You feel as though what you've just seen is not about the path at all, but something greater.
I think we need to move.
And then, as you take a step to the side, there is a sort of flash through your mind again. Cresta, terrible pain hits your temple, and you can see the Hogwarts castle, kind of gray with dead leaves moving along it, and a large black vine that has attached itself to the side of the Oxford building. The greenhouse is left in shattered remains, and then you're back again.
I think
Hey,
when she
hey,
gets
hey,
that
what's
like
wrong?
flash of planes, she definitely like screams.
All right, I'm taking this away from you, Wolfen says, and immediately like packs up your tarot cards. Like, you don't need the stress right now.
Cress, are you okay?
Cressida, are you okay?
Castle.
She needs a little bit of time, guys. Wilfred's
We don't
pushing
have
you away.
time.
What do you say as
We
he's
do
pulling
not
you?
have time, Wilfred.
We
need
have
get
to
out
go.
of here. We have to
Hey,
go.
those of you by the Acromantula, get whatever you need to get. We are taking off. Hati, do you know the way back to the?
The tree, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean the tunnels in the direction.
In the
All right.
Yes. Okay. Those of us who are weaker stay towards the center. Those of us who can still fight stay towards the front and the back.
Darcy's going to say, some of us are too weak to travel. Seeing like Sam and Sally, who are pretty beaten up. Oh, we'll be fine. No, you won't. Hey, Logan, why don't we go grab the boards, get a locomotor set up? But I'm sore. Get up! Darcy yells.
Just let him
and
rest. I'm gonna locomotor the boards. Just let him rest.
And Darcy is seemingly you can see like an anger sort of within Darcy about what's just happened, coping in that way. And you and him go off to the side where you guys used to have those like wooden supports that put up the windows, and you can start to create with like epoximizing and whatnot a sort of raft that you can put people on top and then locomotor.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe like a long bed or something.
Gold, do you want to go on there?
No. I need to lead us to wherever it is that we're going. Hati's doesn't look to be in any type of condition.
You
What?
don't look to be in any type of condition.
What are you talking about? I'm fine.
How many fingers am I
Hockey
holding up?
says, like starting to stumble, like with balance.
Get on the goddamn board, Hati. I swear to fucking God.
No.
Slurring her
Stupefy.
words.
No.
Do you think you'd have better
Oh, the hit
balance
with
on
Hati's new
legs?
AC.
No, I'm not doing that. I've just said that.
Oh, come
Try-
on, that would be hilarious. And she just like plops right on top of it.
I don't think
It's up to
Hati's
Sikrin
AC
if he
is
consents.
impacted given her armor.
Can I roll, Sikrin?
It's not. Yeah, go ahead. Roll to hit me
Okay.
with your fist.
My fist?
What are you trying to hit me with?
Stupefy.
Oh, stupefy? Yeah, go
Stupefy.
ahead. Try.
Yeah,
Go ahead and try it.
yeah.
No,
as long
we
as you're
don't
okay, Sikrin.
stupefy.
Try it.
Try it, Altair. If
Just
you
a
don't
dead-
hit, you don't even attempt it.
Yeah, okay. Oh, not 20!
Wait, I
I
can't be
don't know
crit.
why.
I can't be crit.
Yeah, when there's that near
Still
AC.
Does a 27 hit you?
It still hits me.
Yeah.
I will use my healer feet to jump in front of it.
No, don't, Percival.
No, that's
Stop.
not it.
So Hati's like, no! Turns away from Altair, turning coincidentally toward the wood boards. Altair just like hip fires, and you fall flat first into the board.
Altair, I have no time to deal with what you just did.
Just
Skull, Neve.
She needs the rest. I don't care.
What can you get from the Acromantula?
What do I have to roll to get stuff?
This would be a potion making check.
Can I do that
Yeah, go ahead.
since I'm here too?
Yes.
You're in the space. The acromantula thing is there. You're
Planning
your own
on
choice.
helping Neve
You're your
harvest
agent.
the Acromantula.
Go ahead.
So,
Your potion
Okay.
making's probably better than mine.
yeah.
Now, Neve, I want you to make a magical creatures check. Because Skull can extract. Neve, you need to know where that shit is.
26.
And an 18.
You have advantage, bro.
Advantage.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do it.
Natural
Oh,
fucking 20.
dude.
For a
God.
total of
Okay.
34.
You guys start to carve through this thing, carving up, opening her up. A lot of the stuff already has begun to emulsify and coagulate from the inside. But the overall guts, because they don't have any like real blood, are gooey but not really messy, which is kind of nice when you're working with it. Neve, you direct Skull over to like the fangs and the poison glands. You also can direct him if you want over to where the like web fluid area is. So you can just like entirely extract that whole organ, and it's filled to the brim with like thick web. And then yeah, she's got those large arms that are in there. You're fascinated by how big of a creature this is. They've got those little things that look like hairs, but really are more like antenna almost that come out of her arms, and he's got these cute little paws at the ends of her fingertips. There is. Those hairs are meant to sense things to a greater degree. With her size and the length of those hairs, probably she could see or sense anything within 120 feet of her. Which spiders actually have this ability. They can feel the difference in air pressure, and they know if you're like in a room with them just by touch. They can touch the air and know if you're in a room with them. It's terrifying. She, of course, is much larger than I think she's supposed to be. Also, her thorax, it has like points on the sides, which are more connected to the orb weavers, the large cat spiders that used to live in here. She seems to be like interbred to be some kind of mutt, but not the same as her brood. She Oh, she has an extra lining, which is really, really weird. Um, oh wait, no, she wouldn't. But you could probably inspect one of the other dead ones. Um, she doesn't have this extra lining, but if you check out the smaller acromantulas, you can see an extra lining of skin underneath of where the exterior exoskeleton is, and with a natural 20, you're able to. Well, make me a medicine check at that point.
Oh,
Because this is new. Yeah, you're not entirely sure why, but they seem to have like an extra layer of dermis underneath of the main exoskeleton. It's nice. It's thick. It has a lot of. It's very fatty. But the mother does not have it, but the brood does. And you also, of course, notice that large scar along her, which you would find to be weird because they molt. They molt continuously. So if she like got like a scar on her exoskeleton from a fire, because it looks like a fire scar, that would have been shed like a month ago. Why is this like this? Unless she just sustained this. Um, with your natural 20, you're able to realize that she has molted multiple times since she had this wound. The underneath of her, the kind of gooey guts, they were impacted. You can see they have like a different coloration on them just from the fire itself. And three of her 8 eyes are grayed out and dead.
Stupid question. What are the
Mhm.
odds that Blightfang was pregnant?
Um, mm. If you, yeah, I mean, with your natural 20, that's a great thing. Yeah, you can probably like go in there. You're like standing in the body, like chest into guts right now, pulling things aside, and you
Delicious.
can see inside her egg sac. That normally she lays them nearly immediately. If you like ask for like Hati's spear or something, you can like carve that thing open, sticking your hands down in the viscera, scooping up a small egg, white egg, about the size of a small softball or like a tennis ball.
That's going in the knapsack.
It's good soup.
This this one is smaller than the eggs normally are. You're not even sure if necessarily it's still alive or not, but
Incubated.
they're supposed to be. They're normally laid at the size of a like a I don't know like a football. So this one's quite small, but they normally like develop in here for a little bit and get spun up with this like silk gland that connects to it that spins it up inside, and then they're plopped out. And they'll continue to be maintained by other spiders until they're about the size of beach balls, and then that's when they're ready to open up.
Perfect.
Joyful.
I'm legit. You have a natural 20. Ask me any inquiry about acromantulas or blight fang in general, and I will tell you.
The venom. If we were to put that on Hati's spear, how much like poison damage would it do?
That's interesting because you're mixing the basilisk venom with the poison from an acromantula. I
Acromantula,
wouldn't say
yeah.
that they would cancel each other out, right?
No,
That's not how
no.
that would work.
That's exactly what I was considering, and I'm like, how like venom, and I'm trying to think to
Because
myself,
they're not
how
an
much of a
antidote for
biological
each other.
process is this? Would they coagulate each other? No, that's not exactly how venom works. It's a fluid that is created by the body and kept in a gland. Like it is, it's not really a part of the body. It's not alive in any way. I think that it would definitely bolster Hati's poison power. Yeah.
Fuck yes. Okay.
Fuck yeah.
It would. I don't know if it will deal any more damage, as they are equally on par with each other when it comes to like potency. However, Alpha Acromantula Venom has a special ability by which, if you are brought to 0 hit points by using it, you continue to roll death saves even after you have even become conscious. And you can kill over time like that.
The face you made, right?
Snickern, you want this?
That's a horrible ability, and I hate hearing
You
about
want?
that.
I ain't fucking saying no.
Great. Okay, we can take some of that. Definitely one of the fangs.
Yeah, I want one of those.
I want a
Do you have anything
trophy.
to add, Joe? Yeah.
Yeah.
I want a
We can
trophy.
take the head in its entirety.
Hati just walk. Oh, Hati's unconscious.
Yeah, I was gonna
Skull
pause.
would
Hati's
know.
being taken out of the.
Skull
The
would know
chapel.
Hati would want
Yeah.
a trophy of
Yeah,
some
no,
kind.
I had gifted Hati those Acromantula fangs, so I would definitely know that she wants trophies, and I would
bigger.
absolutely take
We
this.
can
Yeah.
take the head.
What effect would
We're all of it.
some of these ingredients as potion ingredients have? Specifically, if I maybe wanted to make my own potions in 5th year.
The venom has exceptional uses. I'm talking legendary ingredient you just found. But it's only their venom. There's no other part of the acromantula that is used in potion making.
I am taking vial after vial after vial.
Yeah. I was thinking because you've got
I conjure up a gallon of
26.
milk and just
You got 26
fill up
of
the-
potion making, right?
Yeah.
Here's what I'll say: no vials, not yet. You took the whole gland. You like carved that out, like tied up the end.
Of course.
Of course.
Naturally.
Party.
Nah.
We should
Surely.
also pick Chin for bracers. Brianna.
Heads.
That
Yeah.
is not a potion
just-
ingredient. That's on you.
Take off
That's what I'm saying.
a leg. Just there we go. It's like
What
a
about
curled
one for each of
finger,
us?
you know. They just like you just hook over your shoulder.
We could drag like either the head back or the entire thing, really, if we use magic, to
We
show it
are
off to the
poachers.
professors.
Yeah,
I don't
we're
think it's
poaching.
poaching if they attacked you first.
That's
Yeah.
I
definitely not
definitely
poaching.
think we are poaching.
You know, we had a big problem with poachers back in the day.
You don't know that. You don't remember.
You don't
You don't
remember anymore,
remember.
remember?
You
So-
don't remember.
R.I.P.
That's
your
unfortunate.
storied
R.I.P.
I heard about
Alright,
your
these
love
poachers
story
from
with
my-
Sebastian Sallow.
I heard
Could
about
have been the
these
old person in the
poachers,
group telling your war
from my
stories.
grandpapa. I heard about these poachers.
Oh God. Are we done? Can we go now?
Can we please
Yes.
go to the
Can we
castle?
go back to the
please
castle,
go?
please?
I want to
Yeah,
We're done here, yeah?
Speed run.
yeah. Okay, speed run.
Slap
forward.
Hati away.
go.
You have a direction.
Runner made
Actually, if you smack her, the super hasn't yet ended, so you just.
Oh fuck. Do I
Runner made
Cole, do I
exists.
waste an exceptional wig and weld on this?
No,
No,
Eric-
honestly, she
Don't-
needs the sleep.
She needs it. I did her. a
She's not
favor.
gonna get any healthier, I don't think.
Yeah, but we won't get any unhealthier if she stabs in her condition.
The only one in danger. Of
Okay,
that
fair.
So I-
is, Altair.
Listen, we gotta go
Hmm?
directly due northeast, and let's go.
Sorry, what did you say?
You have
Matt?
Keen Mind, so I know which direction that is, Alex.
Yeah, absolutely. And all the people who are hurt or rather have trouble with are going to be having trouble walking such long distances. It is a few hours away. They are put up on the stretcher, and we got people like Nate and Darcy who are casting out locomotors to keep that thing raised, following you all. we pass through the forest down here, and the forest you can hear no wildlife, no birds even call. Seemingly everything has fled from the oncoming army. In the dark of the night, it is nearly impossible to see through the darkness ahead, but Skull seems to be leading the way. Hati, of course, wakes up halfway there and promptly chooses to either continue to lay down or stand up.
Nope, she'll stand up. She'll like stand up, look over at Altair, fuck you, and then keep moving.
You'll thank me later.
And
No.
Hati, deep down, you feel a bit more rested, actually.
Crazy. Crazy.
It's like, wow, my legs don't feel like they're gonna fall off.
Yeah. And with Hati leading the way with Skull, like they can see the way ahead and in place of everybody, like some kind of parent on a dark night road. Hati and Skull are able to find the village of Karsten.
Think she's still around, you know? Just hanging around?
Yeah, she's kind of like this creepy old witch. I don't think that she's really keen on being around others. She also kind of seemed established in this place.
That's fair. That's fair. Oh well, I'll see you later.
You guys can't do like past like where her thing is, not too far. And if you guys look over there, you can see the ground looks carved up with earth having been thrown up and is pushed to the sides. Just a crater where her house used to be.
Or maybe she likes to travel heavy and take everything with her.
I mean, there's the other tree, right?
Yeah, I mean, there's the big one right there.
There's probably many others in the forest. Maybe deeper in.
I wouldn't
Scottish
put past
Baba
it.
Yaga.
Well, we could experiment for another time.
Well,
Yeah. All right. So castle, right? Everybody, we're done with this tournament. I'm guessing.
Why are we here? Like people are like so confused.
Okay.
Shut up.
Everyone go
Shut
to the
up.
tree. And Hati will like go
There's
find.
no point in arguing with us. It's a fast way.
Hati will go find the hole.
Yeah, people are kind of like people are cold, they're hungry, they're tired, they're partially starving. Everybody out here looks worse for wear. You look over toward this tree, pass your hand over it, and you're able to find that groove in the dark.
Okay, this thing's only gonna open for like a couple seconds, so you guys better be like ready. Maybe speed walk a little bit on your way out.
On 3 then, Hati? Nate asks.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Just stick the leaf.
Bright light hits everyone's faces. Go, 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 go! Everybody's kind of pushed and line.
1, 2, 5.
1,
I didn't
2.
realize what the fuck you were
buckle my
doing for a
shoes.
second.
3, 4, 6.
Every time.
I'm gonna lose my fucking mind tonight.
On the other side, people kind of land face first in the what is it called? Not grass, but I was trying to say
Glade?
leaves. So it's like kind of the crunch of leaves around you, old thistles and whatnot that are still down here, and people kind of like look up. Whoa, you are kidding me! People are very surprised that they are not where they just were, but rather spat out a similar looking tree with large stones that are arrayed in a circle around it.
Okay. And that's
Hey.
it's everyone,
Where are
right?
we? How the
We're by the castle, like maybe like what 20-minute walk, I think. Yeah, that's not
Reese
Give or take.
is like, this defies any of my knowledge of magic. You know? The wind through
Operation
the
exists,
trees.
Reese.
That you know, I'm not talking about that. And this is not the same as apparition. Not at all. It's a fucking glowing green portal.
We literally
See
turned
that
space
shit?
and we're like,
We were like beside each other.
Is Riker frozen?
The,
No.
he's there.
No,
No.
He's there.
nah,
It's
he's just
blinking.
unimpressed.
Okay.
He's blinking.
I was frozen. Now I'm not.
The wind bites. It flows through the trees like a stale chord struck by the hollowest of hands. The way back is interesting. A lot more eventful than anyone ever intended. You look out at your friends, Anna. Every one of them look like someone took a knife to their heart, but they're hopeful. Darcy looks angry, properly angry. There's a soft coldness to Nate as he holds Sadie's hand, who is like almost falling asleep next to him. He's trying to keep her awake. Sometimes you have little flashes like you're still there in that dark chapel as everything came crashing down around you. But in a way, it feels like something else has changed. Something was left behind in that chapel. You pass through the thick of it, and the great expanse opens to you. Hogwarts Castle. But not everything is exactly as you left it. You can see the training grounds, ruptured and broken as if used as an anvil for some great hammer to beat down on. Plates of earth fall and rise above one another, creating a visage of desolation, leading outward from... Shit, what the fuck? Reese says, looking out at the greenhouses. You can see dark black thorns slowly have sprung up out from where the shattered remains of the greenhouses used to be. They gnarl the stone beneath them and displace rock, soot, and dust that rise up into the air from where it broke out, creating a lingering cloud of unbreathable air. A mass of dark vines spider up the side of the Oxford building and embed themselves in the stonework of the eastern tower. You can see the grass nearby, gray and dry, cracks underfoot. You can feel it in your very soul, Cressida. A dark presence looms over the school. More students! More students this way! You can hear someone distantly yelling and waving their arms to a mass of students and teachers who have gathered outside Merlin's gate. You can see one person rush out from the crowd. Professor Rojas runs out across the clearing. You can see tears welling up in her eyes as she reaches all of you, and very quickly, "You're safe! You're safe!" Rojas grabs you all and forcibly holds you close to her as she cries in Spanish. I do have a little sentence. It's my best attempt at not knowing Spanish, but what she would say.
Alex, please cry in Spanish for us.
I feel like you're just gonna say magic things to me.
That joke went over your head.
It's like hold on. There's a gift somewhere, I'm sure.
Is there a gift?
It's 100% a gift.
You know that like Spanish
Gasped in Spanish.
Oh,
Villanova?
Gas in
Yeah.
Spanish?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I love those actually. Because it's a Spanish soap opera.
Telenovela.
Yes. Yes.
Wait a minute, we have
Um,
2 Spanish speakers here,
Do we?
I believe.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't know if that's any
Council
good.
will judge you now.
I don't know if it's a good translation
Go
at
for
all.
No,
But-
he's not saying it. He's giving us the sentence.
Give it a good
I'm
old
not
college
saying it.
try, white boy.
I did. Seeing
didn't
as I
hear it.
know no Spanish speakers, that I have like a phone call to, because I'm living in Canada.
Pense
much.
que estabas perdido
There's so many
para
jokes here. I wanted
siempre.
them so bad.
I don't even know if I
Pensé
said
que
some.
estabas perdido para siempre.
Just wondering if you guys can translate or something.
Well, I don't know what that means. I
Hold
can
on,
just
let me go look at it.
pronounce it.
Let me
go
just
to Google, same as
inspect
me.
it. I need to inspect it, really.
Okay. Yeah, so she cries in Spanish here, and oh fuck, that's what Skull is.
Why are
talking
you
about.
so
Right?
dark?
Robin?
You're
so
like the light from your monitor went away for a second, and you were just in the dark.
Just the
Oh,
reflection of your eyes.
Sorry.
Eyes and
It
teeth. You guys remember that Vine?
Alex, it is pretty accurate.
What?
It looks good. It looks good.
It looks good.
Yay! Okay, she says that.
My eyes went because my
Um,
dark mode,
Go, white boy,
so
go.
there was no white light from my monitor.
Trying to get back to
Jump
it.
scared me, Ray.
She looks you all over in turn, and like you can hear Sam like, "Ow, Ross! Oh, sorry. Are you? I'm fine." And Nate kind of pushes up. What happened? It's a long story, and unfortunately, I'm not the one to tell it. You've, Wilfred kind of pushes forward. Have others made it back yet? Many. Come, you all must be starving. Your friends will be happy. I know you're all right. If you're badly injured, I suggest, Sam, you report to Madame Pomfrey first, okay? But it may take some time to get you a bed, so if you're able to walk around, maybe wait. No need to crowd that place more than it is.
Is the headmistress available?
I would very much probably say no. We have some, we have some people showing up soon.
It's a bit of an emergency.
And then she takes a double take. Wait, who are you?
You don't know
I'm
Neve?
Neve Caro. She'll like extend a hand out.
It's a real long story.
It's a long story we do not want to get into,
Yes.
Professor.
I suppose she could probably spare the moment. Come with me.
Did we
Think she
bring the
will-
Acromantula corpse with us?
Yes,
No,
yes,
we
yes,
don't.
No,
yes,
not
we
like
did.
not. Do we?
Yeah,
I
I think
was
we
stating
mentioned
that we should.
Yeah.
Oh,
we mentioned
we-
taking it.
Okay, I believe we would need 7 Reducios, and they would have had to been cast twice.
Let's just Vera Verto it into a rock.
It's too big to Vera Verto.
We can Reducio it until it's small enough.
Yeah, we can do
I'll
that.
But the
do
moment
it.
that the Reducio ends, then the Vera Verto will too.
How about, can I Vera Verto
That's a
it
new
into a
rule.
bunny rabbit with Lapifors?
No, because it's not a creature anymore.
Oh.
It's now a corpse.
Oh, yeah.
It's now an
A
object.
creature's corpse?
Can we
Can I
like?
Vera
we can
Verto
just
it into
say-
a dead rabbit?
Can we just say that we Reducio'd it? Who has like good enough spell slots right now?
I have.
I
all
have
the
not
spell
cast
slots.
more than one spell.
Looks like we have enough spell slots to do it.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys are able to. So Hannah, you're gonna have to like drop this thing off, or Skull, or whoever the fuck has it. You have to drop this thing off soon before those Reducios all end again.
I'm like holding it very gingerly in my palms, like.
You're being too obvious, Anna.
Yeah, Anna, do you want to keep this thing, or do you want it to be confiscated,
Well,
man?
we have all
You
of
want
the.
me to put it in the knapsack?
No, we have all of the ingredients that we have like in our shit already. We
Do
just
you
have
think
this.
they're going
husk
to
of
notice if an Acromantula doesn't have a venom sac?
So we're gonna put it in the knapsack.
Yeah, we're gonna. Now,
Yeah.
here's the thing: the knapsack only works on real living creatures.
Can I?
It's
Okay, can
made
I
for
put
that.
the egg
But you guys can put it in
corpse
someone's bag.
and put the corpse with the egg in it, like in the knapsack?
What? So it's wearing its mother like a hat?
Yeah,
Keep
like
it
it's
warm.
an incubator.
That's disgusting.
Have you met spiders? Sometimes they die, and sometimes the babies feast on the corpse of the mother.
Yeah,
That's nature,
Yeah,
baby.
literally.
providing a nutritious meal for it once it hatches.
That is nature.
Tonight.
Oh, you
But
hate
more-
Cubo now?
We are only an hour
He's
and a
so
half in.
You
Did I just Okay. Good.
don't bring that up.
My more of my point was like that we have something from the acromantula we killed to be like evidence of acromantula attack. We kill it. We did the killing. This is
Yeah,
the
we
big
can
one.
just break off one of the
I think
legs.
they have enough evidence.
No,
we
but,
don't
like,
want it to get taken.
we
we
killed
want
the
the corpse.
brood mother.
Uh-huh.
We killed the big one. I want the
Yeah.
evidence of the brood mother that we
Are you
killed.
good?
Can
can
we
take
take
But if you
off?
show the evidence, it'll be confiscated. And I'm saying there's still plenty to be taken from that body if we wanted to.
Well,
Yeah, can
That's
we take
fine.
off the rest of the legs that we aren't using for the chin or the bracers?
Yeah,
What I
we're-
mean is, we have already taken our shit. We can just say that we took part of it with us so we could tell them that we
Part of
killed
it.
it, but we took all of the rest of the shit. But we just didn't tell them.
I
we
now
took all the rest
understand.
of it.
Yeah.
And they could just assume that the other spiders ate her or whatever because nature.
Yeah. I now understand. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, Rojas definitely. I think she'll look down at it and like, I've seen these before. They were
You
everywhere.
ain't seen nothing like this.
Better than any other
Not the
game.
only. But I hoped it would have been a smaller event. They don't normally act like that.
Yeah, that one kind of like led them all, but you know, like as soon as I killed that one, they all kind of just scattered, and then I got knocked unconscious.
Yeah.
It is a
High
different
five.
species.
He
Than the
says over to Hati.
High five.
We had a good
What?
teacher.
We'll need to get a full report, and no offense, Hati, but I think Scroll might be better at it.
Oh, you might want to mention in the report it's a different species of like acromantula than is commonly found in the Forbidden Forest.
Maybe
The
like
extra dermal layer. That's important too.
Check.
okay, maybe like you two should tag team that interview.
I have a few more things to do. I trust you all. Most of your friends are in the Great Hall. Just, I think, eating their feelings a bit. I would be too. And Neat, you're with me.
Understood.
She's cool, Neve. You're all right.
Yeah, she's like my favorite teacher.
Yeah, she's cool.
We'll come find you later, okay?
Please do.
She's failed me. I don't know how to cast those kind of spells.
What does she teach?
Don't listen. Don't listen to Percy. He just got here this year.
What does she teach?
Defense against the dark arts.
Dark arts.
Oh,
Rojas
shit.
is just
Against
like
the dark arts. She whispers in with the rest of you.
I'm saying, bro.
My God, she hears everything.
It's like she was right next to you when you had this conversation.
And we were being so quiet, too.
Damn it!
Damn
We're
it.
masters of stealth. How could she see us? How could she hear?
We're not this stupid. How did this happen?
Smarter than this?
Anakin Skywalker.
We are
Smarter
an
than this.
hour and a half in.
Oh my god. Neve will
I'm
like,
having a blast.
We
I
have
feel like I'm
lost-
not sober, but I'm actually am.
You're sober?
Unfortunately.
Riker, you seem like the most sober out of any of us.
Well,
Mhm.
Tell me it's like vodka
For
in a
me,
mug.
it's like tea.
it's tea.
Okay.
It is my
point.
Earl Grey.
I need to make tea over break.
Okay, so we've
Right,
got
anyways,
Neve and Rojas.
Neve
I'd
is
love to
going to,
get
like-
to. Oh, yeah, you go off with her. We got the Neve and Rojas stream. We've got anyone who wants to go to the hospital wing stream. We've got the do whatever the fuck you want stream, or you have the go meet up with some of your friends at the Great Hall stream.
I'm taking off towards the Grey Hall.
Do I have a
I'm
general
going
idea?
to Mysterium.
I'd like to find my sister.
Oh.
Interesting. That's fucking probably in the Great Hall. Best
Got
bet. Wilfred want to go to the Great Hall. Nate and Sadie are going to the Great Hall. Who's not?
I'm going to Grey Hall.
I'm going to
I
Mysterium.
need to
with
drop all
Candle.
this shit off
Mysterium.
in Mysterium.
Yeah, I'll go with
Mysteriums.
Skull to Mysterium, but I'll like make sure Drusilla is okay before going.
Yeah, I think she'd just be like, yeah. You know, just kind of like still coming over it here. I think actually, I think Drusilla actually feels sick. She's like, I'm going to the
Are you okay?
She's going to like take like a deep breath. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. It's sometimes this happens, especially after stressful times.
Okay, well, do you want me to go with you like to the hospital wing, or?
No. I'm just gonna go back to the common room. Thank you for what you did. She'll like put her hand up and like actually place it on you, give it like a little rub to the back of your neck, and then leave.
Wish you'd tell me what's wrong.
Vulnerability.
Security's probably not very tight tonight.
Hey, Skull, do you need anything?
How good's your vision? Still blurry?
Fine.
How many fingers am I holding up?
Yeah, like
Make a perception check, Hati.
Make a perception check.
Yeah. Roll it at disadvantage. I just it took me that long to decide.
Nine.
Hati, you get the right answer, but after staring at it for so long, you're like, two. And first you're like, I think she's guessing.
I'm just gonna go like, I medically this. Is that you?
Laters.
She'll be fine, right?
Stumbles up the stairs.
she'll be
Like a little
fine.
trip.
I don't know if
Shit.
whatever she runs into will be.
Trick step. Gets me every time. Okay. We got Mysterium. We've got Ravenclaw Tower. We've got Magana Goose. And
Magana Goose?
Cresta. Yeah. Sorry, it just came into mind when I was trying to say her name. It's like,
McGonagall.
should I say McGonagall at this moment or Magana Goose? Obviously, Magana Goose. Altair, you're also heading with everyone else, right? To
Yeah.
the Great Hall? Okay.
Yes.
Double check. Logan would probably say, I'm gonna make sure my sisters are all right. I'm not really
Alright.
looking the best either. I'm gonna go to the
Yeah, just-
hospital wing, but I'll do my best to meet you. Okay.
Just rest as
Tonight.
much as possible, please.
You said what as much as possible?
Just rest as much as possible, please.
I don't really want to be alone tonight.
Well, you know where to find me.
And he will put his hand on your wrist and like kind of hold it and give a slight squeeze as he looks around at the halls of Hogwarts, and he'll walk away.
Okay.
That's some PDA right there.
Oh, how scandalous.
Yeah. I mean, for Logan, that's a step. Public, you know?
Doctrine 10. Doctrine 10.
It's not even in place yet. Ordinance. It's ordinance.
Ordinance 10. Yee.
We got 2319. 2319. Okay.
Get 'em, boys.
The Great Hall of Hogwarts is a mess. The tables are lined with food, scattered around as if brought in by hand. The fireplace seems to be having trouble with holding its flame, and all around the floor you can see unlit wax candlesticks that have been unceremoniously brushed onto the tables and chairs. Small bits of stones line the walls on your way here, and as if the castle has taken quite the beating, everything looks just terrible. Nonetheless, students still sit here, albeit without their normal manners. House affiliation has gone out the window for tonight, and students form into sparse, small groups, speaking among themselves in hushed tones. Nate is here! You can hear... Oh, fuck, I thought that was Morgan. Never mind. Nate is here! You can hear Brett yell out, Wilfred! Morgan cries as he runs over and attaches himself to his friend's leg. Morgan, that's still tender. Oh, you're all right. Never leave me, he says, holding on to both Wilfred and Cressida.
Jesus
all right.
Christ.
Levi stands from his seat in his shock, staring out at the group, specifically at one person in particular. I'm just glad we made it out in one piece, Wilfred says. We have plenty of questions. Come, sit down. Macy's been making some stuff. And table's yours. You guys have all these people around you. Sitting down, Great Ball. Jess Ravenmile.
Who is at the table?
Right.
We've got everyone who is not here currently. You've got Levi who's sitting here. We've got Morgan. We've got Brett. Janice wouldn't have been in the tourney, but she's not here. And Billy as well is going to come over and Wilfred will go over to give her a hug.
Morgan, what happened?
Oh, you all should have seen it. All right, gather around, kids. He says he's gonna hop up on the table. You all deserve to know what happened, and well, I don't know if I'd believe it myself if I didn't have witnesses to corroborate my story. Here, you hear Brett say. Late at night.
There we go.
I was laying in my bed. Classic Morgan, Wilfred says, doing a bit of light reading, when all of a sudden, boom! The lights all around the dormitory shook. I could hear the chandelier in the common room shatter to the ground. It felt like an earthquake. I told Nolan to stay in his bed, and I ran down into the main area. I could see bits of dirt drifting toward me from the hole in the ceiling, like the place could have collapsed. Macy and I ran into the kitchens first. The house elves were all right, but were about as flabbergasted as the rest of us. I left her down there, and I ran up to the first floor, as one does, to see if a damn meteor had hit outside. And the quaking had barely even ceased when I got there. I ran out into the viaduct courtyard, and that's when I saw it. Like some giant black monster just shooting up out of the solid earth in the distance. I can feel it from where I stood, hundreds of feet away. Never forget that feeling. No one knows why or even how it happened. Well, I'd hazard a guess that one person knows. Taylor says. Taylor is also here. She's sitting on the left-hand side where the table is, and Morgan looks toward her. We've been over this. We can't know for sure.
Taylor, by the way, hi. Nice
Hello,
to see that
Taylor.
you
Yes, nice to see you.
made it out of the tournament okay.
Good game.
Good game. What are you talking about?
Well, Professor Dildor was badly hurt. Harry's likely to lose his arm. Because he... Oh, shit. Fuck, I'm doing the wrong one. Well, Professor Dildoro... I think you can hear Morgan cut her off. Professor Dildor was badly hurt. He's likely to lose an arm. Because he must have been in the greenhouses when it happened. Wrong place, wrong time. I'm not one to rely on rumor and hearsay, and I don't think any of us should either. He's in the hospital wing. He's likely to be moved to St. Mungo's today. You can see Macy walks into the Great Hall from behind, carrying, along with a few limping house elf friends, are breaking up food that she has herself created.
I am going to make my way over to Sadie, but if anyone else has anything before I do that.
She sat down and started to bite into like a croque madame. Macy, these are really good. Thank you. I thought everyone needed a little pick-me-up. Good to see you're all awake and here and safe. I have to make more cookies. And you can go over.
Sadie? Hi.
It feels unreal, eh? Felt like I wouldn't even make it back.
I mean, we have Hati to thank for that, sure, but also you. That was incredible.
I don't even know if I could do it again if I tried.
How
She
did
looks
you
down
do
at
it
her
the
wand.
first time?
It's just...
My nat 20.
I just thought about some things that I hadn't thought about in a while.
Like,
My mom. I guess it was a happy enough memory for it makes it that happy memories can fuel them. The kind of thing that can never die, even with the loss of hope. Didn't really understand what he was talking about until now.
Anna's gonna look around to make sure like no one's listening in too closely. And then she's going to like kind of sit near her and then take her hands in hers. And you would not have been able to do this if you'd given them up. It wasn't a witch's power that saved us. You've had that power with you this whole time. I told you, we have the power. We can change fate.
You can see like she's like kind of crying here. With the words that you've said, definitely affected her.
The future's
She'll
ours.
like not be able to really to talk, but will like nod. Like, yeah. She'll hold tight to your hands and like pull you in a little bit until her head is resting on your shoulder. Sadie? Sadie! You can see Professor Milne is coming in. Dad! And she's gonna rush out toward him, and he's gonna pick her up and just like hold her, like half spin, and then just like holding her, dangling her feet above the ground right now. Two of them reunited.
Then Anna's gonna leave the Great Hall.
Do I see my sister?
Yeah, so in the Great Hall itself, as all that is going down and Morgan starts telling his story, you can see your sister is sitting talking to, I think, one other friend who looks about ready to leave. The two of them are nearing the end of the conversation. She looks worried. She looks really upset, and she is like tapping the butt of her fork onto the table, which you always hated when she did that. It was so annoying, but it does signify that she's nervous,
Mm-hmm.
like anxious.
Cressida will like look at Wilfred. I'll be back.
He's like, I shouldn't hold on. Like you can see it. Like I just want to like
Mm-hmm.
never leave me, you know. But I should let go. You know, I shouldn't be too clingy and.
She'll get up. She'll like lean over and like kiss his forehead. And then she'll like walk towards her sisters and kind of stand behind her. Evie?
Her eyes like kind of softly go up. It's a ghost. Do you see? She turns to her friend. Her friend's already gone. You're still there. She thinks you're a ghost.
Unfortunately, I'm not actually dead.
Like a big gasp comes out. Like her hands come up, and she's gonna come over and hug you.
Cressida will hold her and like
Develop
hug her
it?
tightly. And it's very much like a hug that they used to have when they were younger. And like their parents were gone a lot, and like their brother was off at school, so it was the two of them a lot of the time.
I couldn't lose you too.
I'm sorry I've been such a bad sister.
No. You're fine. Don't worry about any of that. You're like, bitch, you're supposed to say I'm not. And she'll like kind of cushion you into her bosom, and she's like kind of silently weeping. She's like looking around like no one look at me. And then eventually like smartens up. Okay, you're fine. I heard what was happening, and I'm glad you're okay. Actually, she's trying to compose herself.
A lot happened out there, and gave me a different perspective about a lot, and I don't want to fight with you anymore like that, or be mean to each other all of the time.
I want to be nicer too. I want to be like when we were little.
It's just us again.
I thought it was just me. She'll give you even a deeper hug. Ugh. No more time wasted, okay?
Yeah.
I don't know how much I'll be able to. It's still pretty annoying.
You're graduating.
Am I? She says, looking around like shit. This is a really bad last few days.
It's gonna be okay, I think. Maybe. We work together from now on, right? Not. We don't have to be enemies all the time.
I've been sitting here and just being entirely overwhelmed as to what could have happened or what did happen. Oh God, I was wrong. You assumed I died? Like you're still like,
Just
oh,
like,
this bitch.
it's like, yeah, like 100%. Like her sister's still a bitch, and she's just like,
It's like making up with
okay.
Regina George.
Literally, actually, quite literally.
Yeah.
It's like, look, I just, you're okay, right? Nothing happened to you either.
No, I am
I
not
meant-
okay.
I meant physically.
Oh yeah, I'm fine. Fine.
Okay. Well, there's giant plant things outside.
Oh yeah, that's kind of like in the Oxford building. So like, Ravenclaw Tower is pretty far.
Okay.
It just kind of like woke me up. I heard like the Transfiguration Professor took up.
He's not dead, Evie. I don't think.
That's not what I heard.
Oh boy. You're lucky we're blood related, okay?
I'll agree for the sake of harmony.
I'm gonna tell Grandpa.
Tell him what? She like really does not realize how much of a bitch she is.
I just wanted to make sure you're okay.
Well, now you're not allowed to leave, so
Oh, okay. Well,
yeah.
We will sit
We're gonna
here
be hanging
together.
out here for till 3 a.m.
3 a.m.?
They just want you to stay.
I'm not going anywhere. She'll kind of settle into the seat.
Okay. Okay, so that is Cressida. Altair, what are you doing?
Well, he's just at least attempting to I guess cope with the situation they're kind of in. It didn't really hit him what was going on. Like all that adrenaline was going throughout his entire body. Like he was listening to Morgan's story for a bit, but then everything just slowly starts to slow down a bit. Like time kind of started slow down for him. Like just everything feels like I don't know how to word it correctly, but it's just everything starting to feel compressed for him
Yeah.
at the moment.
No, I think we entirely understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
Picking up what you're putting down.
Mm-hmm. Like he's just starting to feel overwhelmed for everything that's going on. Like he's just not sure how to outwardly put out that emotion. So it's just seems like he's just staring off into space. Really. I don't really have anything on him. He's just feeling too many emotions all at once, I would say.
Oh, Altair? Altair? And Rin is in front of you. You haven't touched your food. You should probably eat.
Well, right. I'm not that hungry, though.
My appetite's a little bit impacted too, but get something done, okay? She'll smile at you and stand up.
All right. Thanks.
All right. Is that all you'd like in the Great Hall, Altair?
Yeah, that's all. I don't really have anything for him.
Okay. Okay. Um, Scroll and Percival. Two of you guys enter into Mysterium common room. The door creaks open, and it looks like some things have been like shaken off the walls. There is like garbage that was left out that's now on the floor rather than on like the side table. Um, and some of the decorations you guys put up have like detached themselves and are hanging low.
I am positive that a potion of mine is ruined now.
Well, at least it's just that. Do you want to put that stuff away and I'll just start cleaning up here?
Sure. Need to make sure that it stays secure, doesn't get confiscated at all.
Yeah.
And he'll probably just like store it all in the kitchen slash potions room that he's made.
Yeah, absolutely. Was that just role play garbage, or is there actually a potion that you're making in here?
I mean, roleplay garbage.
You got
I
to
don't
keep
think
going.
we would have left anything.
Yeah, you can see
Um,
like a green potion that is shattered on the ground, falling off of one of the high countertops.
Well, can always start a new Polyjuice all over again, I guess. Anything damaged, Percy?
Hmm.
Nothing
Maybe a
bad.
few ornaments. Nothing much, really. Just garbage. I didn't even know we had this stuff.
Wilfred.
How are you feeling, by the way? Like, not dizzy like Hati or anything?
Hati doesn't eat
Watch it.
junk food. She's kind of like primal diet.
A red meat kind of person?
Yeah, I can touch it.
Way more than you think.
Hmm.
Yes.
How are you? Holding up.
Athlete, you're being too quiet. Shh. Quiet.
You know, eh. That was just a whole lot. I'm just not really sure how to process it.
Never almost died before.
On mute.
Nah, not really. My dad sent me out in the middle of the forest once, and my mom had to come out and find me. I was crying under a tree. He said
Our
it
dad
was
did the
to
same,
yeah.
except we didn't cry under a tree. We built a fort. Listen, I thought I was not going to wake up back there.
Yeah.
And you revived me.
Of course it did. I can't really just leave you there for the acromantia to eat.
Oh, that was actually quite literally my plan. As much as Hati likes to think that she is quite literally unbeatable, I don't think that she could have actually survived that had I not done something. So I don't know why I did it, but I did what I thought best.
You seem to always find yourself in these predicaments because of your sister.
Huh. What can I say? I'm not really good at this whole like emotional connection thing. If I just, there's not a lot of heart to hearts in Iceland. So thank you for caring about me.
Percival's eyes begin to sort of well up with tears. Yeah, I kind of thought you were just gonna die back there. I didn't really know what to do at the time, and everyone looks at Hati like she's really the brave one, but you're honestly pretty crazy yourself, just jumping in there and diminuending and going so deep into the lines. Honestly, if it was like someone like my father, he would be very proud of you, but I thought you were kind of smart, and I think you're very smart, and I think that was very dumb for such a smart person. But
Yeah.
I'm glad you're safe. I'm glad everything's okay. I don't
Why do I
know
think
what I
that's like a
would have
good
done
compliment?
if something
Why do
ever
I
really
feel
happened
that?
to you.
Well, it probably was incredibly stupid, but maybe I also knew that somebody would be able to keep me safe.
I guess you're lucky I was there.
Can I
Calculated
kiss you?
risk. Yeah.
They're
I'll just-
making out.
Finally.
Boom, 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 boom.
It's a terrible kiss. There's like
It is
salty tears running down my
awful.
face.
I will never do that in front of anybody. So just be grateful.
I get that. Yeah. How about before anyone gets here, another one?
Yeah. Okay.
This is great.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Fuck
Let's
yeah.
go.
Is this round 2?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably. Yeah.
Let's go!
Here, wait, hold on. Drink this.
Heyo.
It'll be gay.
Oh, I feel very gay now.
Very gay.
I have so many comments I don't think I'm gonna make. Just funny ones. Nothing bad. So I guess we're just fade to black there. Is Percival and Skull like
I mean, we're
pop
just
on the
We're just
couch?
kissing.
Exploring
Solidifying how we felt.
Oh, I thought Skull said making out. Sorry.
making out is kissing. I don't know what it is in Canada, Alex. But
Well, like I feel like that's more of like an activity. Kissing is just like a thing that
It's
happens.
just kissing a whole bunch of times.
both
Yeah.
of them are verbs, so they are both activities.
And whatever you guys want that to be, I think we leave Skull and Percival down there in the Mysterium comedy room, and we cut over. You know what? So both you guys don't feel left out, and we're right at that time. I think we're going to have Hotties and Neve's things after the break.
Hati was
Hey.
going to Mysterium, right?
No,
No.
she was
broke
originally
off.
going, and then
Well, and Percy.
decided elsewhere.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
No, we're just
10 minutes,
solidifying out in front of
everybody.
Hobby.
See Sam making out. Schmacking. 10 minutes. Shit, I did it in the wrong order. Now go.
Are you looking for that perfect gift for that tabletop role player in your life? For that podcaster? For that little sister that keeps going on and on about shiny math rocks? Well, look no further. OBP Musical has you covered. Original theme music for your characters, worlds, podcasts, and more. Has your bard written lyrics about a party member's tragic demise? Let us compose to them. Or better yet, let us write those lyrics for you. But the goodness, no, greatness, doesn't stop there. How would you like a cast member of Les Miserables, Disney, or Come From Away to sing your pieces? Oh, you bet you would. Fully orchestrated cinematic pieces. Pieces like this.
Who'd rise to meet the call, who'd fiercely face the danger, be a hero to them all. For the hordes of people
we have 8 vocalists, 7 composers, 2 lyricists, and an admin team ready to take your request. For as low as $60 you can get your own musical theme. OBP Musical, making fantasy a reality.
I have a party question.
Yes.
Do you guys think Minecraft sheep have feelings?
I don't care.
I
Oh,
fucking
God.
hate you.
Sorry, the conversation I just popped into is beyond me. So I announced a little bit ago because it happened during stream, but you're good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. One of them, so I can hear you. Okay. Goodbye. Jordan came to me on stream and was like, "Guess who just officially got diagnosed with autism?"
Congrats.
Welcome to the
Congrats.
club.
I guess.
Welcome to the club,
Yeah.
Jordan.
Welcome to the
it's-
official diagnosis club.
Yeah, and I'm just so like I'm so happy because now anybody who puts him down or something can be like, "Oh, you don't have to see it,"
Mm-hmm.
But I was just really
Yeah.
happy. It's gonna be really hard to get that shit sometimes, especially as an older woman. Well, sorry,
Yeah.
not woman. Older,
People-
feminine presenting person is what I was really trying to say.
People who are assigned female at birth often are overlooked when there is
Yeah.
autism testing and stuff because
Yeah,
it is such a male dominated field, and women and female presenting people, they tend to mask a lot better than male assigned male at birth people with autism.
Yeah.
and like the doctors know nothing. Like we went to the doctors multiple times, brought it up, and one of them was like, "Oh, I've never heard that be diagnosed in an adult." And it's like, you need to stop working.
Yeah.
They
What,
barely catch
adults
it in
can't have
kids.
autism? Like, oh my gosh. And especially with female people, like there's so much. Oh no,
Yeah, they barely
only
catch it
men
in
can
kids
be
as is
autistic.
because kids are just fucking weird anyways.
Yeah, kids are
Mhm.
always weird. They're always gonna overlook that.
Yeah. So I was just really happy. I thought you guys should know, because woo.
Woo.
Actually, Hottie.
Oh, me? Okay. Okay, shit.
Mm-hmm. You are breaking into the place.
Yeah.
Cool.
What are you doing?
Up the stairs you go. Ravenclaw Tower.
Oh my
Up the
God.
stairs you go, following after one of your friends that you're worried about. You cross over the moving staircase, and halfway up on like the 5th floor, the staircase that is currently moving with you on it stops and kind of grinds forward, backward, like with a little shake, and all of them do. And then one will finally click and continue the whole way.
Okay, that's fucking weird.
Yep. You find yourself on the 7th floor hallway with with a door on your right hand side and an inlet that holds on its face a large golden eagle. And as you step up, 1 second, I'm gonna grab it. I know you're about to circumvent it. I just want to get it anyway. Fuck. Let's go. Done. What can you keep after giving to someone?
I feel like Hati doesn't realize she can like circumvent this thing, and is just like,
I was having trouble counting earlier.
shit.
Hati eventually gets into the existential questions like, what do any of us give ever?
Like those shower thoughts.
Yeah.
Love?
It is unorthodox, but acceptable. And the door will clearly open.
She's a little
Hati.
confused, but she's got spirit.
Task failed successfully?
Yeah.
Literally. Oh my god.
As the door closes, man, I gotta get better at this. The owl says to himself. And you enter into the Ravenclaw, the dormitory. Up here on this floor, you can see some of the older kids who are here. There's an older boy by the name of Colin who is talking to a group of older Ravenclaws. There's like one girl who's kind of crying. You don't know any of them. You look off to the left where like the library is, and it's pretty fucking sparse. There's just some old books that were left here, but no one's really, reading any right now. Up the stairs into the girls' section of the dormitory, you enter into a you come to the doorway of the girls' dormitory, I guess. And at the other side of it, you can hear some talking. No, it definitely wasn't anything like that. Oh god, I haven't been able to go down all day. I was a little worried at first, I admit, but it just seems like some other Hogwarts bullshit. This is so annoying. It's like every year something weird happens. I feel like we're like just cursed. I think that's just Hogwarts. And the door will like open up a little bit. Janice and Drusilla are currently in the common room. They're both sitting on their edge of their beds, facing toward each other. And are you just walking in?
Yeah.
Okay. And the moment you do, like the door opens up. Both Drusilla and Janice at the same time turn to look at you. And Janice is like, "What? Wait, how did you get in here?" Drew
I answered the riddle at the door.
You have someone help you?
No, I answered it. Took me a minute.
Two of them look at each other like, this is impossible.
How? The most idiotic
some
student
kind of-
in the school.
You've got some kind of unknown root system destroying the greenhouses, but that's the most unprobable thing I've ever heard. Drusilla is going to kind of stand up. I told you I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, but like, I don't know, you just seemed a little like down, and I thought I'd check on you.
So you decided. Ati, how are you even still standing?
I mean, I'm fine. This is another.
You don't look like it. Do you ever hear your body? Little pangs and pricks, feelings. Do you ever get like that?
I mean, yeah, I feel pain, but it's nothing big.
No, I'm talking about sensation. Like, how much can you go this? She'll put her hand on your arm, and we'll kind of like run 2 fingers down your arm on the skin.
I mean, yeah, I feel that.
Now, what she's kind of testing for is sometimes people have problems, and I almost feel like Hati might be one of them, with interoception. And that is the understanding of your own limits. So, like, people who have problems with interoception don't know when they're sleepy, or don't know when they're hungry until it's the last second, or don't know if they're in really bad pain. Yeah. Here, you can sit down on my bed.
I mean, I feel okay. I'm not gonna say no to sitting down, at least.
You should be. We've been walking for hours.
That's nothing. I walk more in Iceland all the time.
Janice is like, all right, for one night, I'm not gonna deal with this shit, she says. And she's going to kind of turn over. Glad you're okay, Hati. And she's going to close the curtains.
Good night, Janice.
I better not hear weird sounds. And she's just a little laugh.
The fuck, Janice?
Weird sounds.
Janice knows enough. Okay, she's found a book on it.
She reads restricted
Yeah.
fan fiction that's been confiscated.
While
That's the reason why she goes there.
fiction's the real one, or is it no? Fiction's the
Non-fiction is
non-fiction.
real.
Oh my god.
Alex?
Alex?
Everybody point and laugh.
They're not terms I use on a daily basis.
You don't?
No.
Oh my god.
Read a book, maybe.
Anyway, I'm just trying to say that she does actually read nonfiction books. No, fuck. I got it backwards again.
Fiction.
She does read fiction books.
There we go.
So.
I mean, I would hope so.
They have nonfiction books about lesbians too.
Guaranteed. That's not really the point I was making. I was like YA novels, romances. It's not
Did you read Twilight yet?
clinical diagnoses. Did we have that? Did that happen?
Yes.
Did you
Yeah,
offer
we
her
did
to
get
read
it.
Twilight?
I didn't.
Cresta has the book. So I'm assuming that maybe that made the rounds and
She shared it.
I'm like, does she currently have the book and has been told to read it?
Probably.
Or is Sickern jumping the gun? In game.
no, but it's really funny, so we should say yes.
We should
Yes.
say that
For
she
the
doesn't
bit,
require-
yes.
I will
Yes.
say Cressida most likely passed her book around to all the Ravenclaws
All the Ravenclaw.
and made them have Twilight Book Club.
Oh, I couldn't make it through the first one. What Drew says. It's just so whiny.
Yeah, Cressida offered me the book. I don't really read things, but I know it's got like it's all about that sort of stuff, I guess. Maybe. It's weird. Books are weird.
How hard did you hit your head?
I mean, honestly, that's probably like the first time I've been like hit by something that's knocked me unconscious.
It was 3 times as large as you, if not larger.
Yeah. I don't remember. Like, I remember standing on top of the big one. All of the other ones starting to scatter around. And then I'm out.
I don't know how you did what you did, but thank you.
Yeah. I mean, care about you guys.
There was a lot more than care. You were like, I don't know, some kind of goddess. Like, you know, with the like with the spears and the armor, everything. Striking down large beasts. That's
Well, I
what I'm
mean,
getting at.
it's what I do. I mean, I did I killed the dragon on Hogsmeade. I did that thing now. Harry really isn't really gonna like me. I really like his class though. Shit. I need to stop this.
I don't get how your mind's still racing like this after the day we've had.
Well, I mean, it's in the past. It's over. Live day by day, hour by hour.
I don't know if I'll be able to do that.
Well,
This has already kind of brought up some not great memories for me. It's just one of those other things that we just have to live with.
she'll kind of like take her hand. Well, I'm here if you need me.
I think when you do that, she actually kind of pulls her hand away. She seems vulnerable and actually showing a lot of distress to what she's thinking about, what she's saying.
Hey, what's wrong? Like, don't show me up.
If these kinds of things can just wash off you, that's great. Really. The last time I was attacked like that, it changed a lot of things.
Well, like what? You
I
can
don't
trust
say
me
something, not
with
having
anything.
you around anymore. I'm already worried about people finding out, and I don't know. I don't know what you'd think.
Well, then,
You'd hate me.
I mean,
Mm.
you haven't done anything terrible. Why would I hate you?
It's the last time that something attacked me. It had fangs, but it only had 2 eyes. There's a reason why I haven't really changed much. I'm still pretty short. I try to change my hair here and there, grow it out a bit, try to make it look like something's different, but I'm not getting older. Not in the same way. McGonagall said that she would help me. I've lived here ever since we've been at Hogwarts. Just lived here in this tower. How will this one affect me? Something's come after me to hurt me. Am I just... I don't even know why they were there. Am I just cursed?
I don't think you're cursed. And I'm pretty sure I have it. I'm pretty sure Auntie has this spell. Please tell me I do.
Just to read those stupid books.
I do have it. I do have it attempted. I'm gonna try and lock it
Nothing
in.
like the real thing.
I'm gonna try and lock in Muffliato real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Charms is +3, +7. Okay, so 13. I think that makes it. I think that's a 2nd level.
It is.
Yeah, let's go.
Continue.
All right. Well, I kind of have a similar kind of deal to you. Well, me and Skull. Try and keep it a little under wraps because we know out here, at least, it's not super widely accepted. Probably get my wand taken, snapped, and then probably sent home.
No. You've grown up. You're not like me.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
Just watch my eyes real quick. And she'll kind of like move over to the like the window.
My eyes was kind of intimate.
And she'll
Okay.
kind of like move so the light kind of reflects off of her eyes.
These are the eyes of a killer, Bella.
Here's what we'll say. Here's what I'll say,
Oh my
Hockey.
god.
I think it's the
Okay,
effective
Spider
one.
Monkey.
We got the window on your left-hand side. You take a step off the bed and like back up into the light, and then behind the light, where the darkness is, you can see the slight reflection of two lightish eyes coming back at you through the dark. That's what Lucilla sees.
Mm-hmm. And then she'll walk back over and sit back next to her. That village, yeah, in Iceland, our home, it's everyone. Well, just about everyone.
You were attacked?
Nope.
Were you born this way?
Born this way, but doesn't make much of a difference out here. That's why I'm really good at hearing things, sniffing things out. Why I don't feel a whole lot. Why I can just push things off.
Hey, having any help from the house elves? Little meals here and there. Not like they can order blood, so that's why I like my steaks so rare.
Hey, I like mine rare too.
I know vampires, they're not what most people think. I think I just kind of met a bad one. And I feel that too. There's been times I felt sick because people were so hurt. And there's a weird feeling, a feeling I never had before. I can't quite describe it. I don't know if you get the same. But I just had to get away from anybody. It was making me nauseous.
Feel like you're gonna hurt someone?
No. No, not quite that. I feel like I want to hurt someone. Never you. Exactly.
Well, I mean, you haven't yet.
I haven't done to anyone. It's a little odd to grow up like this. It wasn't how I imagined.
I mean, I suppose that can be said about life, though, you know? Never know what's gonna happen.
Do you know about... she doesn't finish her sentence. She hopes maybe you might know what she's talking about. I do believe you don't.
Reese, right?
I want to
You do
know
know?
about it so bad.
I feel,
Pass me forward.
yeah, we got like a feeling from Reese at one point, but we haven't like followed up because we were both like, I'm sure all three of us are just like, let's not talk about this.
Side eye.
Not in public, at least.
That Spider-Man
First
meme?
year.
Like spider senses.
Yeah. Started
Alright.
in second year.
Mhm.
Yeah, that feeling. And when you mentioned this, he told you.
No. More just like a feeling. We know.
Oh.
We
Please don't tell him that I told you.
No, it's fine. We kind of like made eyes, like we kind of he noticed us, we noticed him, but I'll keep your secret.
He hasn't told me anything about you. But he and I aren't too different. Our friends. He was attacked too. Back in second year. And he's a little different too. Not quite the same. That's why he's such a good runner.
Yeah. That's why we're I guess that's why we're over in Iceland. At least where
I
I
didn't know there was a place in Iceland like that. Do werewolves like vampires, or I don't know this stuff.
mean, like, they bring in for like the festivals and whatnot. We get like a ton of guests, but I mean, we don't really like, gatekeep people out. We just kind of look after our own and the friends we take. That's why I invited you out the other time.
Oh. Yeah. I guess that
But
this might put some damper on things.
no. I don't think anyone there would think less of you at all, because we're all not normal out there.
Skull too. Huh.
Yep. He is my brother after all.
Guess I understand his Boggart a little more. Don't tell him I said that.
I am a keeper of many secrets.
Maybe. I mean, I'm sure they're not going to want me here. Maybe over the break.
Yeah.
I could stay with you two.
Got an open bedroom.
Try to find McGonagall and ask her about it. That new girl. I wonder what's happening with her right now. There's got to be a lot of questions.
Yeah. When did she say she was from? Like, it was a long time ago.
18
Hold on,
months.
it's like 18. Hold on, I can do math. You can do math. That's like
115 years ago.
that's a lot of numbers.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Okay.
3, 4.
Literal golf vampire girlfriend.
Yep. The reveal. No one has ever romanced her before. Ever.
No way. There's no way no one has ever.
None ever. Not even an inkling of interest.
Shame.
Yeah.
Shame.
That's a shame.
How dare you make this girl wait this long?
Now, I believe Sim had a thing that was happening with her, and oh my gosh, it
Sim
went
had
so
a thing and
badly.
then proceeded to get pissed off over
To
like a
royally fuck it
misunderstanding.
up. Yeah. There's so much I can talk about with that.
I knew.
So much to unpack.
Vindication. There was no way you had keen senses from the jump. I was
It's
just
just
like,
the way her ball gown is and her mask. That kind of
She
gives
leans into it.
yeah.
Yeah. She thinks if she does these things, then because she is goth, like that's how she would be anyway.
Yeah.
Like she just thinks, hey, if I just lean into it, maybe it won't hurt so bad, you know.
Mhm.
I hope. Halloween, she goes as Dracula.
I love
Hey.
Drusilla.
I love Drusilla.
I'm glad that she's getting some love.
Freaking clock skull, Hati. It's like, you smell each other out? Yeah. Uh-huh.
What you gonna do?
Advantage on humanoid creatures or whatever.
Smell and hearing, you know?
Mhm.
I'm gonna sniff things out.
Is this
Crazy.
why Hati was already at the bottom of the hole when we went to go find Nolan?
Yeah, she was.
Is this why?
You sniffed him out.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
He found him too.
He was just at the bottom.
It's like that seems the most railroaded thing in all of Magic and Mysterium, right? Because it's the inciting incident. It has to be, and so I can't have like one person find it, and I need everyone there and just push you all down the hole. You know,
I was like, I'm gonna go sniff him out.
no
and then
one
I get
can be absent.
I think I found like something of his, and then you were just like, "Fuck, hey, pause. You're there.
You're
Let
there
everyone
now.
else get here now."
You're there now. Pati's missing. Yep.
Okay.
Now we have a reason for Skull to be here too. Because his sister's missing.
Oh, paused. Cool.
Nice.
Nice.
Someone please screenshot that.
Looks like he's doing the lip bite.
Oh, damn.
Hey, there you are.
There you are.
Back again.
Nope.
No.
No,
No.
maybe
Back again.
We can hear you. You're just completely.
frozen.
You're super pixelated.
Alright, everybody is now level 15. Congrats.
Let me look
I'm
up.
playing
Go
a
big or
roller
go
coaster
home.
with
Say
my
level
Wi-Fi
15.
right now.
Damn it.
What? What about Bigger Caster? What about?
Riker,
Okay, I think it's stable.
He's already back.
I think
Close
it's stable. Now.
AO3.
Yeah, you're good.
Did you guys see me like come back and like go away and come back and go away?
Yep.
Yeah.
Fucking yeah. I think you and Drusilla bond over this new found knowledge that the two of you have of one another to it with a greater degree of security and truth and all that. As for Neve right now, you are taking a difficult journey. Walking through the halls of Hogwarts School, it has certainly changed. There's a lot of things that are different here. The entire castle looks older, which is surprising because it always fucking looks old. And up the moving staircases, you can see. You remember like a circular cylindrical staircase, which would totally make actually accurate sense. And this staircase, which is a rectangular prism staircase, a big shaft up in the middle of the tower. Stupid. So the moving staircases have certainly changed. They're like, oh great, they're like permanent now, so I don't feel like I'm about to step off the ledge and just go falling. So, which multiple kids did in your year. Rojas, walking up with you, says, are you alright? Are you sure you can take the hole? I can pick you up.
I'm perfectly fine, I think. I didn't really get the worst of it.
Just worried. I haven't seen you around school before. They said it's a long story and I'm certain I'll hear it. Do you know where your parents are?
I should like pause for a second. Get that like faraway look in her eyes. I don't
It's okay.
know.
It's okay. If you need someone to stay with you, you can stay with me, okay? I know, I barely know you, but you guys exit onto the 7th floor, where on the left-hand side, a long hall leads to a statue of a. Actually, I think probably like that statue of a phoenix that's the entrance to the tower. I think it's already been like put up, and there is currently a cloning staircase that is ready and available to go up and down. Rojas walks you up, and if you're like, I've never been up here, because if a kid did, oh boy, were they in trouble. With
Yeah.
Nigellus Black.
Fucking Phineas Nigellus.
Yeah. And entering into like a little lobby area, Rojas will give a knock on the door. Knock. We are currently busy. You can hear McGonagall angrily call out, Headmistress, it's very important. Everything is important. We have a new student. A new what? She says. You stay right there. She says, and the door opens up, and Neve, you can see McGonagall looking irate, and behind her is a man in her office playing with something on her desk while no one's noticing. And that is, of course, Magnus Gideon.
This doesn't look like Headmaster Black.
What? Headmaster. Wait, did you... I don't think you would remember that, right?
I mean, she would not have remembered any of the descriptions you have given.
Yeah,
thus
I'm
far.
trying to play off of you right now. I don't.
Oh, right. I suppose. Yeah, like, like, I guess, yeah.
She gave up all
we
her
can remember
memories.
that. We can remember, like, Hogwarts as, like, that you were an attendant there, that you were a student there. You remember some of the faculty members, but, like, as far as, like, friends or, like, anyone else, even
Okay,
your
so-
parents, it's all very hazy.
I don't remember like
substance of the life.
personal like the people who made me in a way,
The people who made you.
like figurative speech. The people who influenced how
Yeah,
she was.
yeah.
Okay.
Essentially, like, a part of who you are has just been ripped up. Who Phineas Nigellus Black was not a part of who you are, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So, she says, What? No. The headmistress. Who is this? That's what I'm trying to say. She looks, Who's that? It's head commissioner. I'll be right back. Just a moment, please. Actually, no, she wouldn't say back. She would be like, I'll be just a second, please. Magnus, if you could go wait down in the lobby. And Magnus says, I think this is a little bit more important than out! My office! And Magnus will steel himself and walk out of the office. As you guys start walking in, he says, Don't think you can just snivel your way. And the door closes in his face. I desperately dislike that man. Come!
Yeah, he seems.
She
a bit
walks
too
you
high
guys
for his
off.
nut.
This seems a bit too what?
Too high for his nut. It's a 1800 slang.
Oh, love that. What? I haven't heard that in a this is, she goes by Neve Caro. Oh, Caro. I'm not aware of a Neve Caro. Neither am I. God. Your friends didn't elaborate, but for all intents and purposes, Professor. She wears her robes. They're old. Yes. I think something weird might be happening. Maybe it could be connected to what happened in the greenhouses. Well, all right then. Miss Caro, I am head mistress Minerva McGonagall. I oversee all of Hogwarts, and it's a bit of a shit show right now. Sorry you have to see it in this way.
I doubt it was much better before everything.
Excuse me? Did you say I doubt that it was much better before?
I don't mean to insult your school. I mean back when I attended and was enrolled as a student.
When was that? She says, looking at you. You can't recall.
The year?
Yeah.
So she can nail down the
It's
place.
amorphous. It's amorphous. I get to decide what she knows and doesn't know. Continue.
Okay. She'll like furrow her eyebrows for a second. I don't recall. I remember Headmaster Black.
Mr. Black.
Yes, he was quite rude.
Headmaster Black.
Yes. Quite rude. He canceled Quidditch, I believe.
All right, there's a few things down for us. She's going to like stand up. Rojas, if you could, Valeria, if you could, please. And she'll come over and help her, and she's going to look up. Do you see him? Is he home? He's the biggest looking asshole. Yeah, she says, and there he is. Minerva looks up. She flicks out her wand. It will flick it up toward his portrait, high up in the ceiling area, and a portrait will start to roll down toward all of you. You can see Phineas Nigellus Black asleep currently with his hand inside of his shirt on an old armchair. Phineas! Phineas! That's me asleep, woman. You're kidding me. And she says, "No time for sleep. You're not real anyway." And he opens up his eyes. What does Hogwarts' third worst headmistress wish to ask me? If a student of yours, I very much doubt that. How would I know? He says, opening his eyes, looking over toward Neve. She was a student of yours? Was it not the policy of Hogwarts School to know every student as the headmaster? There was many students, like I had the time to develop personal relationships with them all. Although I suppose I would admit, as far as what I was enchanted with, she looks familiar. All right, for it to start, Valeria, perhaps you could get Madame Pince up here. She could start helping me sift through the records. As for you, I have no idea how you got here or what. Although I do have a single question for you. An amulet. You wouldn't happen to have one in your possession, would you?
An amulet?
Multiple rings. Small hourglass. But the size of 2 peas.
I can't say I do. I only have my compass and some tools.
Well, that rules out time travel, she says. She's going to mark that off in her head. Now, you do recall at least how you came to be, right? With the witch.
If I may, I believe it was a Verveto incident.
Verveto? For 115 years? Were you attacked by a toddler? Jesus. Actually, she would know the exact year, but for at least 100 years, what were you attacked by a toddler?
No, it was a witch, but it was my fault entirely. I angered her first.
Witch. Must be a very old witch. The transfigurations last so long. Oh, my apologies. I used to be the Hogwarts Transfiguration Master before I took up office here. Quite a predicament finding you in. I'm here trying to coordinate the entire school-wide manhunt, and we found an extra man.
Well, I was a stone at first, if it means anything. Simple.
It makes somewhat of sense. You would be preserved for all intents and purposes. You would have been a rock.
Yes, I am very grateful to the group who found me. They casted a repair forge, and then helped me with navigating the
How's that to
forest.
do it? Which of these students were they? Do you remember their names?
I didn't quite get the last names, but Anathema, Cressida, Skull, Hati, Percival, Alter.
Oh, yes. Miss Burke, Mr. Adamos, Benefore. Yes. They would be the ones to find you, wouldn't they? Well, I'm happy they're home and safe. You attended Hogwarts. Let us see, perhaps, but a friend of mine might know. She will stand up. She looks over toward Valeria. Miss Rojas, you can go. I'm certain that I'll need you. Oh, well, before I do, I just, she has no family, because I know about the Carrows. She can stay with me. That's very kind. It'll be up to Mr. Carrow.
What
She'll
happened to
dismiss
the
her.
Caros?
All into time. I'm certain there's probably a great deal of history to come back to. And she is going to go over to the side wall and is going to pull down an old ratty brown hat that you can then have like a memory that kind of is invoked at that moment of you sitting in a great hall hearing the cacophonous noise of applause. But you're awake. With your loud voice, I suppose I am. It's not even. It's damn near daytime. What am I doing out? You want to review a student for me? I was not made for that purpose. I'm not here to cast legerdemains against any little witch or wizard that you so deem. I'm the Sorting Hat. And she says, you will do as you're told, or I will unthread your stitching. I'll unthread your stitching myself. Here is. Nay, Carol.
It's a pleasure
But
to see you
I'll
again.
be. You know her? Indeed I do. Perhaps you could help us to know what went wrong. Women out of time. you always bring me out of the darkness with the best of excuses. Allow me, he says, and he looks over toward McGonagall. She will take off the hat and hold it over toward you, Neve. Neve, you put out your hands and you like hold the hat over your hands for a minute, and he looks up toward you. You haven't aged a day. Amazing. You should still have her records lying around. Oh, good. Be the second thing to find. If you can narrow down an exact year, please. Certainly. Are you ready, Neve?
I believe so.
Second time's the charm. You can pick him up, place him down, and you feel that weird feeling in your eyes. He sifts through these broken memories here. And as you can feel them, it's like whenever he touches them, there's a small, not a jolt of pain, but rather the apprehension of pain in absence of it. You can hear him in your mind say, all a bit messed up down here, I'm afraid. But if memory serves... And he would be able to cite the exact year you went missing. Went Neve Carroll out in the forest, or at least some people had thought. Went missing, believed eaten by direwolves. I recall the following year was ugly, to say the least.
It was... what?
There weren't as many kids that year after the death, although we did have an interesting young student, and your disappearance was largely overlooked by the events that followed. But that's a story elsewhere entirely. Miss Neve Caddo, you belong where you have always belonged. Need not have me tell you where to go. And, written on the wrong thing here. Just a second, please. Okay, you're Slytherin, right?
Ravenclaw.
Okay, Ravenclaw, thank you. Okay. So yeah, I would have fucked up. He says, you belong in Ravenclaw Tower. A Ravenclaw, through and through. Mind here. Family history, well, we both know you never really fit in there.
I don't think I made much of an impact. I cannot remember it.
This is unprecedented. This has never happened. Well, while her records have been sealed, she could still be considered enrolled, I suppose. Let me take you. She'll take him away. You hear her like whisper over to him, like, do you see what did this to her, the witch? It was all a bit broken up. He doesn't have a whole lot of information to give her. Okay. And Neve, there's a rattle on the door. You can't keep avoiding this forever. Come on, Minerva. In a minute. Miss Neve, welcome back to Hogwarts School. I imagine that your parents will find your next of kin as quickly as we can. In the meantime, you may stay here at the school or leave. I know that Rojas, Professor Rojas, heads back. Any of our faculty members have been vetted and are suitable.
Rojas seems very kind.
Indeed, she is. And a good wand to have in a pinch. Why don't you head to your dormitory? I'm certain we will be evacuating shortly.
What happened here, if you don't mind me asking?
All in due time, Miss Ketto. All in due time. She is avoiding, as any administrative member would.
Yeah, Neve is just gonna kind of squint a little before getting up. She has been picking at her fingers this entire time. They're definitely now like bleeding. I'm
Remembering Hogwarts is kind of like a dream. You recall the sensation of walking through its halls. You hear the echoes of calls of students in your mind's eye, but it's like it wasn't real. Like some other girl was here in your stead. And Rojas will lead you up to Ravenclaw Tower and allow you entrance for the night.
Yeah, I think she'll spend a good time in the common room. Just one step at a time. I don't think she wants to go up to the girls' dormitory until she absolutely has to.
Oh, hey, Neve.
Hi.
Why is there another new person? Okay. 16. Insposed to everybody.
Yahoo.
Everyone was Sikrin. We can hear some major background sound. So you're aware.
Me?
I think it's
Check
you,
your
yeah.
mic input.
Yeah, I think your mic input might be off to a different one. Because I'm like, it's not normal. We don't normally hear background shit with you. Everyone
It's better.
was, you can still hear it, sent home a few weeks early. As soon as the train could arrive, you all were on it. The castle passes out of view, and with it the last days of your 4th year are snuffed out like a candle. Apparently, Stella McMahon and her group reached the last trial before anyone. They were in for a rude awakening when they had to be airlifted off the mountain after their victorious claim to the title of champions. Their short-lived fame, however, was rudely overshadowed by the news of what transpired on Hogwarts grounds. Hogwarts incompetence. Earthquake destroys campus. Death on 8 legs. The papers were all about you. Your time in the with that Acromacula fight, while short, seems to be the only thing on everyone's mind. Rita Skeeter writes, Hogwarts heroes and their daring escape from the Chapel of Horror. From the unholy chapel, we should do. Sensationalist depictions. Entirely skewed and largely fabricated. One paragraph even describes the chiseled jawline of haughty Uthilder
What?
striking down and standing over the corpse. Like shirt ripped and looking like some kind of hero. Hati seems to be the showrunner of this little spectacle, everyone forgetting that other people helped too.
Right.
Yep. Um, how do you handle that fame? The fame that comes with that? Because you got like people who are like coming to Iceland and like and the people are like we don't do that here, get the fuck out, you know.
Yeah. Is that still background audio still coming in? I've tried
No.
to fix it. No? Sweet. Uh yeah, Hot Tea's just like, I mean, it's just like, just did whatever, I just did what I do, you know? There's a lot of other people there. It wasn't just me.
But Hati doesn't give a whole lot to the reporters because you're like,
I just,
and
stabbed the thing.
they end up writing whole like interviews with you that just are entirely untrue.
Awesome.
No. You talk about like needing to be there for your friends and like saving your brother from death's grip, who is here. The brother has been like described as like incredibly weak and frail, and
Hey, that's right.
and having like a sickly gaze about him.
You think they got this picture of you while you were like sick that one time? You got like the bad indigestion?
I don't know if Rager's even here.
Riker, come back to us.
Unfortunately,
Damn.
none of you are really capable of even credibly telling the truth, due to non-disclosure clauses your parents did sign to allow you into the tournament in the first place. After about 5 days of reporters trying desperately to speak to you at your homes, things begin to die down. The minister has been doing surprisingly well, convincing the parents of Hogwarts that education is important, that although ground restrictions have been added, Hogwarts is still secure. Like always, the public hangs on the every word of the Daily Prophet, who seem to have no shortage of headlines to print for them. Hogwarts death toll, 0. A miracle of heartwarming proportions. Overblown stories spread misinformation. Ministry investigation still ongoing, and new High Inquisitor appointed by Shacklebolt. You can see a picture with a flash of two men holding hands. And most insulting of all, Hogwarts School, safer than ever. You stare out onto the headline as the man sitting across from you in the hospital waiting room seems to be enjoying his coffee behind it. Hey, hope you all weren't waiting long. You can hear Rin speak out toward you. Everyone else had arrived one at a time to the warm and overcrowded hospital floor. On the wall it says, St. Mungo's Hospital for Magical Maladies and Injuries. Sam and Sally wound up here after the events of the tournament. And Rin thought it would be really nice to visit a few of the people that did. She has a small bouquet of white flowers in her hands, and behind her is a tall guard, Japanese features, dark black hair, who wears a white and red armor set with swords at his hip. Oh, and this is Yomata. And he will like give like a little bow toward you. He doesn't speak English very much.
He's cool though.
He does look cool.
He doesn't say anything about it. He's like, he's heard you guys say this, and he's like standing there like, hell yeah, I am.
You damn right I'm fucking cool.
Damn right I am. You know it.
I didn't train for my whole fucking life not to be, okay? And yeah, he'll give you all a tiny little bow. They told me that they were on the 5th floor. They're really excited to see you guys, especially you, Hati. Yeah. You saved all of our lives. Oh, and Skull. Sorry. I don't know if he's here still. Percival, you've come up into the space, and Rin is gonna put out her hand. You coming? You're like sitting on the bench still.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Um, mm, yeah. You guys go over toward the stairwell. It has like different floors that are marked, just like uh, magical contagious diseases floor. There is jinx induced like injuries floor. There is a temporary holding floor, and at the very top in the fifth floor there is the Janus Thickly ward. You guys walk up the stairs until you pop out onto the fourth floor, where there's like a podium, and a second later a nurse comes around the corner. Oh, is there something I can do for you? We don't normally allow a lot of visitors. Oh, we already talked about it. My dad did with you guys. We are just look for Rin Kaga. We're here for Sam and Sally Peel. Oh, Salula and Sarman Peel. Oh, actually, yes, I have you right there. They're in room 208. Thank you.
Thanks.
And gestures for everyone to follow.
Thank you.
The Oh, did Jordan already post those arts yet? I don't know if he did.
Which ones?
Which ones?
Jordan made art of the older Peel siblings.
The Midjourney ones, yeah.
Yeah.
Of the older Peels? We have the older Peels?
The after the 4th year ball, yeah.
There
Oh,
There's
there's no
he's
older
talking
Peel that
about.
is
He's
with you.
talking about the other
Oh.
siblings.
Oh, you
No, I'm
mean
talking
the
about
older
their older
siblings?
siblings. I would love to get some images
Lord.
for you since we're having them. So give me a second. Jordan? Jordan? Jordan is asleep? Jordan? We're introducing some of the Peel older siblings. I'd love to get the art for them.
Oh, too bad, bitch.
Jordan said that he would do it, but it takes time. Okay. The door opens, and you can see a very nice room. The walls have been painted like a nice cream color, and there are some plush-looking beds where currently Sam and Sally are laying down. In the room with them is an older sister. Oh shit! No. He wouldn't be here. Okay, I'm sorry. It's just new characters. I wasn't thinking about this. You can see a woman with like very very beautiful long white hair, like just platinum blonde. She almost like kind of sparkles, and she currently is helping Sam and doing her toes, like toenails, painting toenails.
Are we all here?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
What do you mean? You think some people wouldn't be?
I didn't know the Peels like that, so I wasn't sure if I was gonna be there.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's your call, Neve. Sam, I think you guys on the way back probably talked because you remember when she was like, "Neve, where are you?" She was worried about you. So, I'll say that
Okay.
she invited you.
Sure.
That girl kind of like looks up as Sam is currently talking, and hey, you have visitors. Hey, Sam, Sally. Hi, Rin. Oh, yeah, Mom said you were gonna come by. Rin comes over and like gives her like a one arm hug and says, "These are for you." She has those little white flowers, and um, Sally will give a big smile at them. That's really sweet, Rin. Thank you. How are you guys doing? We got pretty battered and broken out there. We're still recovering.
You guys doing any like better though? You know, I mean, you look better.
Tea. Sam will say, oh, so this is hot tea. Catriona. Her sitter, Catriona is Jordan likes to tell me. Well, go back. No, oh. She's a full adult. And she takes a step back and will give you a little bit of a hug and then throw you over. She'll let you hug Sam, and then she'll give you like a little hug too. Thank you for helping out my sister.
Yeah, I mean, good friends. You know.
Best after this. Whatever you want. I second it, Sally says. To agree.
You know, really good steak sounds pretty good right now. That's about all I really want.
The hospital food here is not great.
You should have invited Macy.
Not wrong, Percy.
You should
No.
definitely invited Macy. She would have brought lots of food.
Well, I tried out her pancakes the day before we left. They were exquisite.
Yeah, you should have just invited her so you don't have to eat the shitty hospital food.
Do you think we could like commission her or something? Just hire them. I'm sure Dad will do it. You are not hiring anyone for you two. You can eat this shitty hospital food. Just get better. Catriona says. It's not nice. We got hurt. You're supposed to be nice to us.
It's a sibling rule.
Oh, wait. Yeah, actually, I do have the wrong. I kind of have the wrong character, but actually, I think it's still going to be this character nonetheless. Catriona is not a Peel. But she is a Blythe.
Got it.
Okay.
Yeah. I messed up in my head, but it still entirely works. Who I wanted.
Percy's gonna go up to which one was getting their nails done?
Sam.
I'm like, oh, that's good. I'm gonna whip out my thing and just start wiping off her nails. Be like, this is not done very well.
Excuse me. I know how to do nails. I do them professionally. Well, kind of. I do other things professionally and it requires me to do my nails.
That's nice. I'm gonna keep wiping.
That's nice.
Yeah. Yeah, there
I
was a
think
bit of
Sam will just laugh.
yeah, there was a
and
bit
let
of
you do it.
paint that went outside. Yeah.
I'm gonna bust out my kit and just start like cleaning her cuticles and getting them prepped.
Ooh.
Catriona Blythe. I'm talking an absolute beauty.
Yeah, she is pretty.
But like I'm talking even more magically. I I have to look out for you. You're like my little sister now. I guess. Not really. I mean, it's just Demetrius. This stuff. No, it wasn't Demetrius. Fuck, it wasn't him. Who the fuck got married? Gordon, help me.
I'm gonna look through my.
Tarquin Blythe got
I
married.
don't
To who?
spend my time memorizing the Blythe, Peel,
Me,
Dilbro.
neither do I. That's why I'm
intermingling.
with Jordan.
I don't think any
Yeah,
of us do.
Tarquin married
There's too much
Norwina.
going on over there.
Norwinina.
I don't even know what's going on right now.
Me too. I
Same.
feel like I'm kind of
I'm-
hallucinating this whole session right now.
Well, you guys are here to visit them in the hospital.
Okay, I'm already
I see
cleaning
you
the
guys did
nails
that.
and redoing them.
First of all, make a performance check.
Some bitch. Don't worry, I get to do it at advantage.
Oh.
19?
Yeah, Triana, you practically are a sister. And these are our friends. Is his Cressida? No Wilfred today? I think Sally would actually ask that. No Wilfred today.
She's not here at the moment.
Oh, okay.
She has that as her headline.
She's spacing out right now. Okay.
That was
Auntie
right
and
there.
Skull, they, brother and sister. Percival is our little designer. He may be my ball outfit. Oh, I saw the pictures. Not half bad, she says. Little off put by you, but still respecting it. This is Altair and Anna. And, well, this is also a new friend. Someone who helped us through what was happening. Neve. I got that right?
Yeah, I didn't really do anything, just, a little dragon business, but couldn't even get that back.
You didn't do anything. You were able to identify what they were, what not to do. Your information was invaluable.
I'm sure someone would have gotten it if I didn't.
Well, no one did. We had to get ourselves out. And excuse me if I'm thankful about it.
You're excused. Sorry.
You can hear no one laughs, and then you can hear a slight cough from Takeshi Yomata, Rin's guard, who's trying desperately not to laugh. He found that so funny. And then you're like, he does know how to understand English.
He just doesn't speak it, which I get.
So when they gonna let you out of here? I mean, you look fine.
Maybe to Hati. Hati got bit by the biggest acromantula there and lived to tell the tale.
I mean, it was right. Where did I get bit again? Right here, I think. She kind of feels yeah, right here. That's where I got bit. Yeah, I'm fine.
She has so many bite marks on her.
Yeah, we're lucky we're all fine.
Yeah, you guys would have had it even if I wasn't there.
No.
We got something for you. Darcy also kind of pitched in. Logan did too, but he said not to tell you.
Darcy was the really cute one, right?
Sally's like, yep.
He seemed nice.
He's pretty cool.
Yeah, he is pretty nice.
I have some things to talk to him about after this too. But
you
can find. We got you all a gift. It's over by the door actually. Oh, I'll get it for him. Kat will say. Oh, are you going to be heading off to him next? He's still asleep. And she'll hand her the bag. Sam's like, "Come close," and Sally pulls out her wand and will move the entire bed closer with her wand. Oh, you know I hate that sound. Here, open it. And everybody gets to open this big kind of basket of shit.
Ooh.
What's in
I
here?
have no idea what you're referring to.
It's a big basket. What's all in here?
Okay, so we have Ascending Scroll. It is essentially the ability to. It's a mechanical owl in that way, a really fast mechanical owl. You open it up, you write on the paper, you like pull it in, you send it off to a target, it goes zoom out of the space, and they get it, depending on how far they are away from you, pretty quick. And they can like respond and send it back.
Cool.
And Jordan is correcting me. It's Takashi, not Takeshi.
Jordan?
Takashi. Yeah.
Jordan has been here,
What's up?
lurking in the
Hello.
background.
What are you doing here?
Let's
What
go.
are you doing here? You're not here.
So is that. There is a new Nimbus X, which gives +2 to acrobatics checks when using it.
Oh damn!
There is
Forgot about that.
a lucky ring. It's a ring that, when worn,
Dibs.
will give you a luck point per day.
Wow.
Dibs.
Okay.
Dibs.
Okay.
Dibs.
I'm calling dibs on the Nimbus X.
There is a moon moth vest that places your AC to 13 plus your dex, or if you are already a willpower caster, it is 14 plus. Jess, you have a question.
No, that was me
No.
getting dibs. Sorry.
Oh. And then there is the hop. You have a big bottle of the hopping elixir of chaotic refreshment. There is a disguise mask, which when put on, it's like that big nose, the mustache, the glasses. When you put it on, it becomes real. The big bushy eyebrows.
Definitely.
There is three wildfire whiz bangs and sparklers, a bouquet of candy that includes some chocolate frogs, and a self-writing quill for anybody who likes making history of magic checks instead of con saves in history of magic class. I don't know if there's anything more we want to do here other than divvying up stuff. Any conversations that can be had?
Not
Take
from
it easy,
Hati.
Not from Altair.
Anna, on your way back out, as everybody has finished up their visit for today and have divvied up their little doodads and trinkets, and everyone said thank you to the Peels, and they said how much they appreciate you guys, and you're walking back, other people have started to head off, maybe gonna go by the Leaky Cauldron for a minute or two before heading home. And Anna, you can hear in the stairwell, "Well, why do you look nice for once? I always look nice. When you see your mother, I want it to be extra." And you can see Nolan, his dad, is fixing a little bow tie that he's put on him, and Nolan's looking kind of done with it all.
Sorry.
Is there anything you wanted to do with this information? Or did you space out? Would you like me to re-say it?
I know, I just spaced out for a little bit, sorry.
That's okay. You can see Nolan's father currently on the stairwell with Nolan fixing his tie.
Question, would I have known about this beforehand? Could I have prepared something?
That he was going to be here? Probably not. You guys probably did talk after what happened. Absolutely. And you know that he meets his mother here. Maybe you did. Maybe you knew, you just weren't sure that he was going to be here yet. Maybe he's a little early.
Okay. She's gonna walk over. Hello.
Hi. The man says, looking over toward you. I don't think you've met Henry before, ever.
Probably not.
Yeah. No one says, Anna. I didn't expect you to be here yet.
Oh, well, the group wanted to see Sam and Sally, so I decided to tag along.
No one's quiet for a minute. Henry. Hi, you're Anna. I've heard a lot about you. He puts a hand down to try to shake your hand.
She'll shake it.
He
Hello,
kind of
sir.
shakes it like vigorously. No one's been talking nonstop about you coming today.
Well, that's nice.
Dad, you are embarrassing me. Your mother did it all the time. I'm allowed to. He says. And, Dad, why don't you go grab a coffee? And you know how Mom likes her coffee? Oh, go. I guess maybe we'll meet up for dinner after. Hey, Emma?
Dinner. Sounds good. Lovely.
Fountain of Fair Fortune?
Love the breadsticks.
That is the best part. He's gonna walk down the steps.
Love their breadsticks.
Ah, yes, the endless.
Why did I say that?
You've never been there?
When I was a kid. My dads don't ever really want to go because they like go on their date nights, and that's like a date night place.
I don't know. I think it's fun for the whole family. Sorry, bad joke. He will put his hand out. His one hand's holding the stave, the other one's going out there for you.
She will grab his hand and like kind of wrap her other hand up and around his arm.
We didn't get a whole lot of time to talk after it all.
Yeah. I did try to find you, but with everything, it was just kind of...
It's okay. You can feel like a little squeeze onto your hand from his arm. It's just important you're here. And today's important. He can't get out what exactly he's getting at here. And he will walk forward into the room, into his mother's room up in the Janice Thickley ward. As the door opens, you can hear like a big yawn. You can see a room that has one flickering light just around the bend that you can't see. Mom? A woman comes into view. She's got long strawberry blonde hair, probably a little bit oily. You can see a comb on her nightside table. She is currently reading an old storybook. That would be The Tales of Beetle the Bard right now. She looks up. Nolan, my little bumblebee. He kind of like rushes forward and gives her like a little hug. She's like rubbing his head, and he'll place his stave like next to her, like leaning on the back wall next to her bed, and he'll put his hands up and like touch her face. He has like a big smile on his face. Mom, I wanted to introduce you to someone. She's very special to me. Oh, is this Mom, this is Anna Fable. Hi. You can see the chubby cheeks and like freckles. He's where Nolan gets his from. Looks out toward you with these blue eyes. Well, aren't you the cutest thing? Come closer. Eyesight's not as good as it used to be.
She'll walk over. It's nice to meet you, Mrs. Anderson.
Oh, I can see why he likes you.
Oh, I actually, I brought something. Hold on. And from like an old, like ratty, tattered, like quilt bag, she's going to pull out a sort of large-ish book. It is like leather bound, a little bit worn on the sides. Like there's some patches kind of slapped on there. But she hands it over, and on the front it reads Hogwarts years 1 through 4. And she made her like a scrapbook, essentially, a little memory book that she would have like had Nolan give her art projects, papers, probably pictures from all the years that they were in. And at the very end of the book, like the second to last page, is the picture of her and Nolan at the dance, and then the very last page is the whole group photo.
Oh.
She flips through this.
That's cute.
You're definitely invited to Thanksgiving, she says. Oh my gosh. I kind of missed this. How long has it been? I'm in 4th year now, Mom. Right. She like looks down at the page. You can feel her hands touch one of the portraits and kind of like gives it a little caress for a second.
I tried to get as many
Zachary.
pictures as I could. Zachary's a little bit harder to get a hold of, even though we're in the same house.
Where is he? He wasn't feeling great today, Mom. You know, he doesn't really like the hospital. She looks around as if she's taking in her surroundings again. Like, I'm at a hospital? And then it dawns on her. She looks back down at the book and kind of softly gives it a little close. I think this is going to be helpful. Yes. Yes. Anna has always been pretty sweet. You can hear like a little moan from her as she tries to sit up a little bit more. Is he okay? Should I get the doc? Should I get the healer? And no, it'll pass. Still headache. Anna, I feel like I already know you. We haven't even met. When it comes to Nolan, if he has you any trouble, tell me. I will I will beat the shit out of him, she says. And Nolan will kind of cough and then laugh at that. My mom. No, seriously, I've always said it. Him, Zachary, anybody. You seem like a lovely young witch. I really hope maybe we could get something to eat sometime.
I would love
You have to
that.
stay here, Mom. The doctors say the healers say you have to stay here. For how long? A little while more. We're talking about getting you home. Yeah. Oh, Nolan. I always feel better when you're around. Things just seem more clear. Yeah, I know. I know. Nolan will give her like a little hug. And I may not have the best memory anymore, but you know what I still can remember? Nolan in the tub. She will share embarrassing anecdotes and stories about Nolan when he was little.
Perfect.
With you. And after a little bit of being there, somebody else, the door opens again. Hey, honey. Henry comes in. Henry! How long has it been now? It's just been a week. Just been a week. How are you doing? Everything going all right? I didn't get your last owl. Right. Owls. I just, I have trouble. I know. He'll come over and give you like a little kiss. You haven't been bullying him too hard, have you? Oh, just the exact right amount. Don't worry, hon.
Anna's patting Nolan on the shoulder.
This is exactly how I saw it coming. No one says.
I have some very useful information now, though. So.
The door opens again. You can see somebody walk into the room who no one knows. You can see, like, Henry look over. Do you need something? You can see a man wearing the gown of, like, a patient here. He has very nice, long, blonde locks. And he goes, this isn't my room. It is Gilderoy Lockhart. Or Gilderoy, one of like the helpers comes by and like, oh, so terribly
What the
sorry.
fuck?
When are we having dinner? He says, walking out. Yeah, Gilderoy Lockhart is permanently in the Janus Stickley ward because he can't remember anything past like 15 seconds.
Who am I?
Where are we again?
Do you live
Do you
here?
live here?
You live here. I remember getting that in. Yeah,
The
I remember
synapses
experiencing
just
that
connect.
in the theater, and it was just I laughed my ass off. This one's like, look around you, you fucking
No.
idiot. No. Oh, Chamber of Secrets. That kind of comes to an end, and you find yourself walking out of the doors and through the market toward where Diagon Alley is. Henry's talking about what he's going to eat. You can tell that he is being a little bit extra outgoing right now. He's putting on a bit of a show specifically for you because it's obviously hard for him to be around her. Same as Nolan, and same with obviously Zachary, who did not even show up today. He's kind of walking ahead of you guys talking, and as we walk down those old streets and past Horizon Tally, past the tobacconist, all those other. There's like a Toys by Mr. Periwinkle. That's another one of the ones that's on Horizon Tally. Nolan looks over toward you. I never really had the chance to tell you that I think you're really brave.
Brave?
Yeah. You are part of something. There's so many different ways that could have gone. And you all saved them all.
We did. We saved each other.
I really think you. I don't think there'll ever be another like you.
I know, I am one of a kind, aren't I?
I'm not joking. Are you two coming? You can hear down the way. Nolan turns and sees his father. Looks back toward you. I love you. We should get those breadsticks.
She just kind of reaches out and grabs his wrist.
You know how to say
Don't.
it. He says, looking away from you.
Don't ever let me leave like that. Without letting me tell you I love you too.
Come on, our reservation is at 5. You can hear his dad. We're coming! He yells angrily. He looks back toward you. He puts his hand out for yours to hold.
She holds his hand. Oh, did you want this back, by the way? And she'll like shuffle around her neck and pull out.
Yeah. Thank you.
Of course, I kept it safe. I didn't want to take it off just in case. She'll
You'll feel it. A little stone necklace. He puts it back on. Glad it kept you safe. Guess my mom's not a nut after all.
not at all.
Maybe a little bit.
In the fun ways, though.
Most of the time. At least for everyone else, it seems.
Your dad is going to get really angry if he doesn't get those breadsticks in like 20 minutes.
You go into a breadstick rage. You'll only see breadsticks. I don't know how colors work.
It's okay. I have the rest of our time together to try to explain what colors are to you. And she'll like kiss his cheek and then pull him along.
Anna already has the inspo. Everybody is heckling me right now. Yeah, I totally would. I totally would. Okay. And with you guys, give another Alex. People are killing me right now. With the two of you guys entering into the chiming bells and the charming space of the Fountain of Fair Fortune to get those fucking breadsticks, that's where we'll end tonight's episode.
Ooh.
I did give inspo. I
Jesus, Ray, you're in stream.
What's up?
I'll accept a D4
Speak
to
it with
be
your
used
head.
randomly. I'm not picky.
No.
It's okay.
It's gonna start a thing if I do. It's
No,
gonna
it's
be a
okay.
big ball that starts
I
growing out of
completely
proportion.
understand.
Look, if we get
No, Alex, you
can
don't
we
get
get
to not
special
hear the
info?
heckling. Turning off comments now. Thank you guys, everybody, for your contributions today. It's been a wonderful session, even if a lot of it is just us fucking around a little bit. I think we needed that. And next session, when we come back, we'll be starting out 5th year.
Ooh, I
Yay,
can't
fifth
wait for the
year.
new fucking new
Woo-wee.
5th year. Can't wait for that.
That is downtime, and you should all be level 9.
Yes, we are level
Yes.
9.
Okay,
Yes.
that confirms it. I was
Level
wondering
9.
this entire time if
Did
we
everyone
leveled
get
up
their
or
9th
not.
level requests?
I
I
still
didn't
need
put it in.
Necessarily have to do it.
Warding
Yeah.
bond.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I'm for sure going with what I asked for yet.
All right, and I'll end the broadcast there. Thank you guys for watching.
See stream.
Okay, bye.
Bye, stream.
Bye, stream.